You could
nigga
debate like
Silky.
no, I'm saying this for a reason. Like you could debate, like you got some good arguments. All you gotta do is structure it.
Yeah, she do. She do. She got. I just put it in the PowerPoint and
I'll
condense
be
it. You'll be
getting
good.
mad arguing with you about anything.
Yeah, she'll be good. She'll be good. Long as she know how long as she can put together a PowerPoint and condense it into her talking points. 10 minutes and she'll be good.
Yeah,
Neo, how would you make a person like a
you
debate
already
about
know. I
mental health?
debated you already. I debated you on
About
this
mental health,
already.
you can't
Yeah,
debate mental health like
I
that.
debated
Where
you on this. You already know. Why
what
you acting like you
stand?
don't know?
What stand? We're having a conversation. What
Now
stand
what?
would you
Now what
go
the
like?
debate? Now what the debate could be? Does the white
No,
power
she
structure
asked
of
me a
mental health?
question. Get
Hold on,
your
Don't
ass
Neo.
back.
cut the
Hold on,
sister
Neo.
Get
Hold on,
your ass
Neo.
off.
back.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Sad
Neo.
you
talking.
cutting her
Don't cut
off.
her
She had a real
off.
question.
Damn, I was talking real quick. Hold on.
She
No,
was talking
now,
real quick.
now what a debate could be is that
Oh
Listen to
is the
this
God.
white power
barbecue
structure.
soft ass.
Damn, come on, bro. Is the white
I
power
just
structure
told you
of
the
mental
woman was
health
serious with her
good for
question, and
black
you just
people? Now
said
see
fuck
that
her
now see
question.
that would be a great debate. Is the white power structure of mental health good for black people? Their
Get your
message
weak
on
ass out of
us.
here,
Now
nigga.
I don't think that their way of going about mental health is good for black people. I don't, not they shit.
All right. So to answer your question, Ekron, the way I would debate it is, of course, demon possession. The Bible don't speak nothing about mental health, but it do speak about demon possessed motherfuckers with legions of demons and jinns inside of them, and that's my argument.
You need an exorcist right now, motherfucker.
But
Yo.
what facts would you have to prove that? Because it has to be like it's
Not a goddamn one.
His Bluetooth grill is
The only
motherfucking
fact
possessed
I'm gonna
by a
bring,
demon.
like
the only fact
yeah.
I'm gonna bring is the fact that they don't know the cause or the cure, and I will pull this shit up from the science
Yeah,
medical
but they kinda
encyclopedias.
do.
Hey,
They
hold
kinda
on,
do.
hold on, hold
Okay,
on.
I'm holding on.
You asked me how I would debate it. I'm telling you. Unless you ready to get in the ring right now, we can do that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go to medical sources and show that they don't know what caused mental health issues, and they don't know how to cure them. And if you don't know the cause or the cure, you don't know what the fuck it is. That's my whole
They
statement.
know what the cause is, nigga. A chemical imbalance in your brain,
They
nigga.
don't
They
know
And
what the
then
stand for
and
cause
then
that.
is.
some mental health illnesses is they're caused by trauma and experiences.
We talking
That's
about
your ass just being
we
soft. If
talking
you ain't got
about
no chemical imbalance in your
bipolar,
brain, you don't need that shit.
bipolar, depression, uh,
Depression can be situational. Anxiety is situational. Schizophrenia has
anxiety.
been
Thank you
known.
for that one.
Schizophrenia has been known to be caused by traumatic
Schizophrenia.
experiences.
Nah, look,
Anxiety, my nigga. I got a
No,
pint of drink for that. I can cure you right now. All you gotta do come to my house. We gonna pour up a four and you good.
although
I'm just
I
telling you
do
the
I
truth.
do sometimes think that schizophrenia is a form of possession in some cases.
It's not. You just
So
paranoid like
Ain't
me.
no some cases, all of it. When have
no, it's
you
not
ever
all.
talked to a
No, it's not
schizophrenic
all
person
cases.
who didn't tell you the devil was after their ass?
Mm,
Or do you just not talk to schizophrenic people? Because I do.
no, I do.
And they
And I think
always
it's
tell me a
because
demon after
I work
their
with
ass.
mental health. So yeah,
Oh, well, see, you already
like
biased,
I
so
used
you
to,
don't
yeah, I
count.
used to work with them. So yeah.
Yeah, you've been programmed already.
No, I have not been programmed. Because the thing is, if you sit and talk to a schizophrenic or like really any person with a serious mental disorder, like they're very spiritual. They're very spiritual
That's
people.
what I'm saying. That's my point.
So I'm not. So I
So
don't get
they
into
not gonna
the
tell
whole
you
religion
I got a
aspect. So like
chemical
I'm a very
imbalance.
spiritual person too. So
I'm just saying when
when
you
you talk
talk
to
to
the
them,
people, like
go ahead.
yeah, let's have a conversation. Like it gets deep.
I'm just saying, but they not gonna ever tell you I got a chemical imbalance. That's what the textbook's
No,
gonna tell you. So
no.
they gonna tell you the devil after my ass, Jesus mad at me, some stuff like that. I broke the law of the Quran. I went whatever Hindu gods. They gonna tell you some stuff like that. They not gonna ever.
Yeah, yeah, everything is not a chemical imbalance. I absolutely agree. That's why I don't agree with the medication they give these people.
Yeah, they give them the same medication for three different illnesses,
because I feel like the
right?
medication they
Am
give
I
these
right?
people it makes it worse. Because how can you give
That's
a
what I've been
person
telling. Ain't I been
how can you
telling
give a
y'all
person
that? Y'all been on.
medication, a person with depression
Mm-hmm.
who has suicidal thoughts, but yet you're giving them Zoloft, and then one of the side effects is suicidal thoughts.
Suicidal
Like,
thoughts.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so
Cancel
I
each
don't
other
agree
out.
with the medication they give these people.
They give them
Absolutely
all the
not.
same. The ones I'm talking about is the ones they all
I
give the same shit. They give schizophrenic people, bipolar people, and depression and anxiety people the same
Okay, I
kind of
Psychopathic
used to think
drug.
medication.
that. Hold on, can I just
Talking about
chime in
that
one
happy
second?
pill.
I used to think like that too, until I noticed that it depends on the individual and how the medication interacts with them. Some of them do really well actually
Hmm.
with the medication. I have a lady who, without her medication, like she's like formed from the government to like take it every month by shot. I think she has a schizophrenia, and honestly, without her, I saw her like 3 4 months without it, and let me tell you, she couldn't function. She couldn't take care of her kids. Within 3 or 4 months, her whole life like was just
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so
you
like
never.
she needed that.
Yeah,
People need
but you
more
never met her
reality.
before taking the medication the first time.
Some people was
So
damaged, and most people just
Some
need to deal
people,
with reality.
no,
People don't like
that
to deal with
because
reality.
she's too
never
much.
mind.
No, real talk, Neil. She was too much in own reality. She couldn't like, you know how some people have like one foot in, one foot. She had all of her foot in like another reality. Like
I
Right.
got you,
Yeah.
but
she
that's a
Yep.
was
side effect.
really, yeah,
Uh,
a
that's a
side
side
effect of the
effect
medications. You're
of the
saying.
medication. That wasn't her ailment. She didn't come in complaining about this stuff. That's what happened after she started taking the medication and she tried to stop. Once you start, you can't stop. They like Pringles.
Hey,
No, I have to. I
Hey,
kind of have to
so don't
disagree. I have to disagree, Neo, because sometimes when you meet these people prior to medication, that's when you see what Ikran is talking about. Their whole life is in another reality.
Yep.
No, that's I've never seen that. I have
I
never
have.
seen that.
but
My
Yeah.
listen,
I have
experience.
too.
but
Uh,
any amount of
Real, real
time,
talk. I have, and it's
all right,
scary.
I heard
It's
it. I heard
scary.
your testimonial, and I heard Light's testimonial, and I'm trying to give mine, and I'm saying that's not my experience. When I meet these people, if I knew any of them before the medication, their whole life was not in another reality. Their whole life wasn't in another reality until they started taking the medication and stopped. That's what I'm saying. All of that is a side effect of the medication. That's what I'm saying. I get y'all don't believe it. This is what I'm
No,
saying.
no. So what you're saying is not false, because if a person is taking
Right.
medication and they abruptly stop, then yeah, it will cause further psychosis. Like it absolutely will.
So you're
It
not
absolutely
wrong,
will.
Neo. You're not wrong at all. We actually agree with you, but we're saying it exists before the medication as well.
I'm saying the medication turns it up. Y'all just said everything I
I mean,
said, and then y'all went back on
but
it.
it depends
So
on
I'm
it, it
saying,
depends on the
No,
diagnosis and the person as well. So
we're not
I mean,
going back
it's
on it.
very
We're
subjective.
agreeing with you. We're
Right.
giving you another perspective of it. We're agreeing with you 100%. You're not wrong.
y'all wasn't 100% because I disagree with what y'all just said. You can't
I
be the.
said you. I said you
All right,
was.
never
We
mind.
was agreeing with you
I agree,
100%.
ladies.
He just
if
want to
I
be
may,
I agree.
combative and
Yes, brother Neo
uncooperative.
is always combative and
No,
uncooperative.
I'm
You know
not
how that
combative.
is.
I'm just saying something, and y'all saying something different, and I'm telling you it's different
No,
what
but
we saying.
like we agree with you though.
You agree like 90%, but not
I
100%,
mean,
because
I that don't what
there was a 10% we
if
disagreed
I may,
upon.
listen.
We're not
hey,
And that's
hey,
saying this. We
Leo,
saying
okay.
But
similar.
the whole shit
I'm
is
not saying
subjective
it's not
anyway,
okay. I'm just
and
pointing
people
out
have
that
different
we
experiences
disagreed on
with
that
different
part.
people. So
All
I
I'm
hey,
saying,
Brother
definitely
Leo,
totally agree
Neo,
yeah.
with you when we've
brother
had different
Neo,
experiences.
brother Neo.
All I'm
This
saying
I'm
is
being
we disagreed.
uncooperative.
All I'm saying is that we disagreed on that part.
Off the mics, people.
That's all.
hey, Leo,
Yeah.
you know, me and you done had this similar conversations
Yeah.
before, and anybody that listened to me know I was diagnosed with having bipolar 2 in my early 30s. I'll be 49 next month. it didn't start manifesting till I was between my 20th and 21st birthday. Nobody in my family was prepared for it. My wife, me and her had just got married. We've been married a year. She wasn't prepared for it. She thinking, and me and her had known each other since second grade. She had never seen me act like that. So she thinking maybe I was acting like that at home and ain't nobody tell her. She asking my mother and my grandmother, like, what's up with, why is he acting like this? He turned up shit, he yelling, he screaming. He done got into it with his people when they went out, all of this. And they don't have no explanation because that wasn't what I would do. I had a little temper, but nothing to the magnitude that I was experiencing. And then you go through the ups, the downs, then when you crash, you go through the depression, and then you back. And this when they say you have rapid cycling, 1 minute I'm angry, 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm cool, 1 minute I feel like I can write a million poems, the next minute I can't write nothing. So I say all that to say this. When they put me on medication, I literally turned into a zombie to the point
Yeah.
where everybody around me noticed it.
Yep.
And my wife was so, this last time, which was about 2 or 3 years ago, it was so, it had her so vexed when they switched my medication. She was like, I'm real inappropriate in front of my kids. Like I get to talking about me and my wife having sex, grabbing her butt, all kinds of stuff. Just messing with them because I know it make them uncomfortable. But I wouldn't do nothing. I was getting up, going to work, coming home, and going to sleep. I wasn't getting on YouTube, none of that. I had the channel and everything. And my wife called me. I remember this like yesterday. I tell this story all the time. I was sitting at the gas pump, and I had been sitting at the gas pump for like a half hour. They watching me on Life 360, wondering why I ain't moving. And I'm just staring out. And she called, and I was like, hello? She was like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at Quick Trip. So she trying to figure out, like, she like, all right, I know you at Quick Trip. You've been there for like a half hour. What you doing? You talking to somebody? I say, man, I've been sitting in the car. I ain't even got out to pay for the gas. She was like, hey, I think we need to talk about that medicine. And I'm like, why? What you mean? She was like, the kid said something to me and it got me thinking. They was like, Daddy ain't even been like inappropriate with you. Like he don't talk. He come home and he go to sleep and we don't see him till he get off work the next day and he do the same thing. He been doing that for about a month. She was like, and what I realized is you ain't now, again, if you listen to my show, you know I tell anybody that's on there. It could be Astro Quezzy. Hey, I gotta go. It's time for me and my wife to to do what we do. The nighttime is the right time, etc. Just being silly, but being dead serious too. And she told me, she said, "You literally ain't touched me, ain't tried nothing with me since you've been taking that medicine for like a month and a half." And it wasn't till then that the light bulb went off. Like I can't keep taking this stuff. Like my personality was gone. And I can't speak for anybody else because it's literally on an individual basis. And I'm an advocate for NAMI, NAMI, the National Association for the Mentally Ill. I speak at their events here in St. Louis, especially the younger people, so they recognize the signs when these things start to happen to you. But so I'm not saying medicine is bad, but I'm saying these people practicing medicine. They literally say they practice in medicine. And it takes them a minute to really configure what's right for this person with this particular chemical imbalance and how it affects them. Because what I do when I'm manic and what the next person do when they manic is totally different. And so for me, the medicine that they was giving me, it literally stripped me of my personality to the point where, and I'm not saying this for everybody. I smoke. And everybody in my house liked that version of me better than they did the version that was taking that medicine. And so again, but I'm not advocating that as a treatment for nobody else, because it's people who smoke and it makes them worse. So
Right.
I'm saying people got to do and figure out what's best for them to navigate this particular disorder. You got bipolar 1, you got bipolar 2, they're different. One ain't better than the other, but and how it affect people is different. Schizophrenia, that's a whole other thing. My stepmother had schizophrenia. She drove, we in St. Louis, she drove to Troy, Missouri. Car ran out of gas. She ain't got no shoes on. And the police come up to her. He was like, "Ma'am, you all right?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm waiting on my father." And he like, "Okay, what kind of car your dad drive and what's his name? That way I can divert the traffic away from you and give him some room for when he pull up to come and get you." She said, "God." So he like, "Wait, what?" She like, "Yeah, God is my dad." So then he started thinking, okay, something ain't right. So now he looking at her. She ain't got on no shoes. He looking at the car. It's a mess. She done urinated on herself several times. Now he started to realize we dealing with somebody that's mentally ill. The only person she could have an actual conversation with when she was in that state was me, and I'm the stepson. Her sons with my father, her biological sons, they turned into her opposition. My father turned into her opposition because when she would say she's seeing and hearing things, they would tell her ain't nothing there. That just made her more frustrated. And
Right.
so when she would tell me she hearing things, I'd be like, yeah, I hear them too. I ain't gonna let them mess with you. So because the worst thing to tell somebody that's manifesting things that they can hear and they can see is that it ain't happening.
Yep.
And when she got her shot, she got a shot once a month. She was back to normal. She was her normal self. But if she skipped, it was only a couple of weeks before I pulled up one day and I knew something was up. It looked like somebody kicked over a bucket of beer or something. They got one of them porches that you got a lot of steps to go up to get to. And it was liquid, like somebody kicked over a bucket, just going down the steps. And I'm looking close. She chain smoking and repeatedly kicking back cans of Coors and not even getting up. The liquid I saw was her urinating on herself over and over again. I didn't even get out the car. I just pulled off and called my old man. Asked him how long it been because it got to the point where she kept trying to divorce him. And he wouldn't do it because she wasn't in her right mind. But one time she did it and she was in her right mind. So he let it go, but he continued to let her and my brother stay there. I called him, asked him when the last time he had been by there. It had been a minute. He called my brothers. They figure out she had the situation going on. One time she walked to my grandmother's house. Now this is my mother's mother. And she asking for my mother, not realizing I'm there. So I walk outside. I'm like, hey, Mama Tommy. See, She like, hey, I'm looking for your mama because I need help roasting the devil. I say, what devil? Your dad. She barefoot again. I asked her where her car is. She done left her car by the swimming pool in our city. So me and my uncle tried to get her to go with us, but she didn't want to go. So she kept walking. We go get her car. We end up finding her by Second Baptist Church. She's sitting on the steps talking about she gonna roast the devil. Call the ambulance, call my pops. But her medicine worked perfect for her when she took it. She done passed on. She passed on in June, rest in peace. But when she took her medicine, it was fine. Her calibration was on point. But I know a lot of other people who they struggle to adapt to the medication, and the doctors struggle to find that right configuration. I was one of them. Like I say, I smoke and I'm good. That's not to say I don't have bad days because I do, but it's less of the mania and more of the depression. And I've been pushing through it. But for some people, they gotta take lithium or some of these Seroquel, some of these other medicines, because they would rather be in a zombified state than be in a manic or hypomanic state because of what they did when they was in that state, how they acted. Because the one thing about this that people don't realize is no matter what I say and do when I'm manic, when I get back to normal, I still gotta own it. I can't use the excuse that I was manic. So whoever I hurt, whoever I offend, I gotta own that. I can't use the situation, whatever I was going through mentally at the time as the reason for why it happened. I still got to deal with the ramifications of it because the more
Right.
people around you, especially if you like me, where I was told by the people at NAMI, I articulate what I go through better than most. But people take that for granted to start thinking almost ain't nothing wrong with you. So when you're in that state, it's hard for people to recognize or harder for people to recognize. And so you got to deal with that. It's almost like they forget what I deal with. But then when you emphasize that, people think you using it as an excuse. You got to walk a fine line when you deal with this type of stuff. I just been dealing with it so long. I done got used to all the different pitfalls that you can fall into, and I just try to put my best foot forward. But to say you got to take medicine or you shouldn't take medicine, that's an individual basis, and it's gonna be up to that person and the people who love and care about them to navigate what the best path is, because it's not a universal thing at all. I appreciate y'all letting me rant. I'm done.
Yeah, like I know blanket statements are hard, but my opposal against the mental health stuff, and the reason I say it's not real, because I don't think that's what it is. I think all of these issues are spiritual issues. That's just it didn't matter what you said, I was going to think that. So it's not like me judging your situation saying this. This is just my predisposition on the subject, you know? So, and from my experience, it's not like I'm just on the outside looking in. It's from my experiences. This is how I feel about it, you know? Like, yeah, something's going on. It's not a medical thing. It's not anything drugs can fix. Drugs can help calm you down, but it can't fix it. There is no cure for any of this stuff we're talking about right now. There is only treatment, which is pretty much sedation. And I don't count that as a fix. So that's the reason I'm opposed to it. And I've seen it hurt more people than it helped. I'm glad it helped in the situation you talked about. I wouldn't tell that woman nothing against, what she's doing because it's helping her. But I've seen many cases where it hurt more than it helped. And the only thing it might help is the people around them, because they're not spazzing out or whatever, but it's not that same person. What you just said is exactly what I say all the time. It changed who they was. And I was saying that before I even took any of that medication. And when I took it, yeah, it changed who I was, and I didn't like the way I felt. I don't think I would have been able to do any music on it. And the music I did, I wasn't liking it on it. It just changed every aspect of who you was. I said I like myself, so I'm not gonna continue taking it. And I wish I'd have never took it. But, mine was voluntary. I went in because my mom wanted me to go. Volunteered to try the medication. Tried it for a little while, didn't like it. Left it alone. I, I don't know. Like I could have survived the rest of my life on the medication. I wouldn't have been happy. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I'd have still been miserable. I just wouldn't have, been acting out or anything, but I would have not been happy. And when I see people on the medication, I can, just like you said, the zombified state. I can see it. I can see it on people, and I know they are not happy. It was like that Cat Williams joke or whoever told it. That was like Lil Tink Tink or the other nigga. It wasn't even Lil Tink Tink. It was the one. He was like the dude was always running around doing this, doing that, couldn't sit still. And they took him to the doctor. Doctor gave him some medication, did whatever he did. Little boy came back and he was like just calm. He wasn't hyper. He wasn't nothing. But he would not talk to anyone. And the comedian was like, I asked him, you just sitting here thinking all day. What are you thinking about? And the nigga said, running. In his mind, he wanted to run and he couldn't. He couldn't. He wasn't himself anymore. And I would never take something that take me away from who I am. I like who I am. There's certain parts of me I wish was a little different. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not gonna sacrifice everything of who I am to be this zombified shell of a person. No, I won't do that.
You say it's a lie. You say there's no, you can't do anything about it, and that's the way it is. But then if it's a spiritual, there has to be some sort of, some sort of like treatment in the spiritual kind of aspect.
Yeah, I believe in
Like,
spiritual treatments. I'm not sure what it is because we don't really have spiritual doctors anymore.
well,
We don't have. Hmm?
we have it in the Islam world, but I don't know about the Christianity world. But we definitely do. They read Quran on you. They read Surah on you. You pray
No.
daily to cover yourself. Like there's
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
have we have that. Like we got that, but they're just going through the motions. They don't know how to cure it. We don't have any spiritual doctors because they outlawed exorcism, you know, years ago. So before they even try to give you an exorcist in any organized religion, they're going to send you to a shrink, to a doctor, a psychiatrist, for legal
No,
reasons.
because there's a
For
lot.
legal reasons.
There's yeah,
Over
but
here,
there.
this is what they're going to do. For legal reasons, they're going to send you to a psychiatric doctor.
Listen, I okay, I can speak only from my personal experiences. I was like it's they call it general anxiety, I guess. Like I was just when I hit 18, I just had serious anxiety for no reason. Okay, and then the first thing my dad did was he took me to a bunch of what's it called? Like spiritual like imams, and they read Quran on me, and honestly, it felt really like peace. And they told me like I guess like if I summarize it, they told me like you know what I mean. You need to cover yourself. You need to not like cover yourself, wear a hijab, but like you need to be. You know what I mean. You need to pray and you need to speak assistance and something something. But I didn't go into I didn't take medication, but I did like every time I felt like that. Some people do meditation. I just did prayer and I just did like centering and stuff like that. But mine is just anxiety. Everybody gets anxiety, so alhamdulillah it wasn't major, but all that to say is like yeah, that's the first thing that the like Somalian community does is like you're having some kind of mental episode, they take you to a mosque. That's the first thing, and then if it doesn't work, then to a doctor.
Yeah, you know, there's people that'll pray over you and read scriptures here too.
Yeah,
Like they do
but
that, but it doesn't solve the problem, is what I'm saying. It might be a treatment just like the medication is a treatment, but it does not solve it. Like the people are not experienced in getting rid of these spirits. Like they
but it
know
has
how
to
to.
be yes,
All
but it
right.
has to be like you have to change everything, every aspect of your life though. Like you have to seek God more often. Damn.
Oh man, God works, y'all.
I'm just saying neither one of them got the answers right now. That's all I do know. And everybody trying to figure it out. Everybody just trying to cope and maintain. But ain't nobody got the answers, neither one, on either side, religion or medicine. But I believe the problem is a spiritual problem. I don't believe the churches have the spiritual answer. And that's a problem. They should have the spiritual answer, but they don't.
You know, when I see my clients, for them it's real. Like, it's real, real, and it's hard to like kind of be there with them because you're not seeing it, you're not experiencing it. You can have empathy, but at the same time, it's like there's nothing you can do to help. Basically, it's like even with the medication, all that, there's nothing you can do to help because you're not seeing what's happening. Like, it's not. If somebody broke their arm, it's easier to like go to the doctor, fix the arm. But this is like, yeah.
I mean, I'm not even a religious person, but I had, like, in my 30s, started experiencing anxiety. Like, it was really bad. And one day, I ain't gonna lie, I just opened up the Bible just to open it up, and it took me right to the scripture of where Jesus says, "Don't let yourself be weighed down by the anxieties of the world." And then I started to give some thought to that. And yeah, it kind of stopped. I haven't
What
really had
was
anxiety.
what was
Anxiety.
y'all experience? Because I had a panic attack once, and I had they said it was anxiety or whatever, panic attack, whatever they called it. Uh, what was it like for y'all, the ones who did suffer anxiety?
I felt like I was gonna die, like that. I
I
just
can
felt like
I
I
can
was dying right in that
explain
moment.
to you so well. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm gonna explain to you to a way you guys all understand what anxiety it was for me. Okay, when somebody gives you a bad news, that feeling when somebody gives you a bad news, that drop on the stomach,
Mm-hmm.
you just feel goddamn sick because it's just the worst news. Think about the worst news you receive. Okay? And that kind of like, everybody got that?
Yep.
Okay, now imagine that every 5 seconds you're feeling it for years. Every 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, and you're sweating. People are talking to you. You're going to work. You're going on buses. You're interacting, and they don't know this is what's happening to you inside. But you're smiling every five
Mhm.
seconds. That's what anxiety is.
It was that. It was all that for me, but it was slightly different. It felt like everybody around me was causing it. I'm talking about people I didn't know, people I knew, people, everybody. It was like everybody had demons inside of them, and I couldn't trust anybody. But it had that same feeling that you're talking about. The
So that's you're talking about. You had like anxiety with a little bit hint of like paranoia and other things affected, but like a normal anxiety is just a release of fight and flight mode, just a release of fight and
Mhm.
flight, fight and flight, fight and flight.
but what are you
That's it.
fighting
That's
from?
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
You're not fighting nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your brain is white. Like everything is. That's what you're feeling all day, and you can't stop it. It doesn't matter. And if you're happy, if it doesn't matter if you're happy in the time of your life. It doesn't matter if you're having the worst time of your life. You're gonna have the same feeling. You can do 8 hour shifts and have the best day ever. You can win $1 million. Okay, and you're supposed to but you're feeling it every 5 seconds. That for me is every 2 minutes. To be honest, I had a release for 2 minutes, every 2 minutes, every 2 minutes. But you know what? But Ever since I had my daughter 3 years ago, I never experienced that ever again. So I feel like she healed me some way. Never experienced that after. It's been 3 years. As soon
So
as I gave birth to her, I never experienced that again.
so for me, mine's is like it comes in different forms, right? It'll go from sometimes well it used to. Sometimes it will go from like panic to from anxiety to straight panic. Right. And that is really a hard thing to deal with because once you reach that panic mode, you feel like you're going to die, like literally, like your heart starts beating fast and everything. You just feel like you're gonna go right then and there. Like it's
I told
really,
you females was crazy. Didn't I say that? Y'all
you know,
crazy.
but
Y'all need
we're not
therapy,
only women
medication.
experience, not only women experience anxiety, Seth.
Crazy
So
as
stop
hell.
it. But yeah, and that was one of the things
Y'all
like
crazy
during
as fuck.
COVID,
Y'all crazy as hell.
I couldn't wear a mask. The mask would trigger my anxiety very quick because I felt like I was suffocating, like I couldn't breathe.
Yes, yes, girl. That's how everybody was. That's why they didn't want to leave the house.
I didn't wear a mask during COVID unless like I went in the store. And there was times when I would be in the supermarket and I would have like a whole grocery full of carts and I would leave that shit right there. Like, dude, let me get the fuck out of here. Like
Okay, all
that
right.
Mm.
So
Crazy.
when I so
Crazy.
wait,
Just
wait, wait.
crazy.
Let me
That's
say
not
something.
crazy. If you
When
feel like
I
you can't breathe, imagine you feeling like you can't, you're depleted of oxygen. That's not crazy.
Like I feel like that when I'm in closed spaces. Like when I'm claustrophobic. Like I when I get in closed spaces, I'm like that. But y'all I like that in the free world. Y'all like that sitting on the
Yeah.
couch. Y'all will just have a thought in
No,
y'all
during
head and
COVID,
just go flip out.
okay, okay, wait,
during
wait.
COVID,
Let me.
I absolutely freaked out in Walmart like that. I didn't like leave. I almost left. I wanted to leave, but I didn't. Like I didn't freak out. Like you couldn't tell I was freaking out, but in my mind, I'm freaking out.
I know
It
how
felt like
you
I was about to pass out in
yo,
line. I wanted to leave this shit. I'm like, and everybody was taking longer, and it
right.
seemed like they was doing it just because they knew I was feeling
Yo,
like this.
Leo, I'm telling you, I
Oh my
know that
god.
feeling.
But why
Listen.
though? But why y'all feel like that though? Because the
I,
mask on your face, or why? Like, what's
No,
the
I didn't even have a mask. I don't think, or I might have. I'm not sure, but it.
like?
You
What
about
do
to
y'all think
laugh.
is the cause? What do y'all think is the
I felt
cause
like it
of it?
was
Okay, so
5G
I'll tell you what the cause
towers
is.
and 5G waves going through because this was when COVID first started, and they were talking about that 5G shit, and I felt like the 5G waves was in Walmart at
Yeah,
the
we remember
registers. I
that.
didn't
All
feel like
Okay,
reinforcing
I
psychosis.
didn't feel like that
This
until I
shit.
got to the register. As long as I was in Walmart, I felt a little weird, but I was fine. It wasn't until I got in line by the registers. Something about the registers was setting
it
me off,
triggered,
making me,
yo,
yeah,
it triggered, it triggered. But you know what? I want to say this. Like, so when I started to research it, I know that two of the precursors to anxiety is if you live too far in the past or too far in the future.
Hey, hold on. Like, I don't mean to interrupt you, but like, I'm saying, like, when y'all say anxiety, you mean like you're getting anxious to do something, or you're anxious to hurry up and, like, what do you mean when you say anxiety? Like,
panic attacks type thing. Like
Seth, I just explained to you.
she just
Right.
explained it. You wasn't paying
Like
attention.
it,
I had
there's
walked
no
out.
control. There's no control of it. Anyways, to continue on, I had therapists, okay, and then what he said to me really hit like my heart. He said like, you know what, anxiety is like he said like because he got to know me. It's been like a couple of years that I've been doing it,
Trauma bonding.
and then he said, you're not living your authentic self.
Right.
That's what he said.
Exactly.
He
The
said
fuck that mean?
he said because I was like I wanted to be a Muslim woman. Like I truly believe in the religion. I wanted to pray, but I wasn't doing it. I wasn't like one with who I like who truly I wanted to be. He said you're not your authentic self. You care about what other people think. You need to
Hmm.
just disconnect. You need to connect with your soul and you. Every day
Oh,
what you want to
so
do.
you need your anxiety because you needed validation.
No,
most people,
that's
right?
not what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm saying I changed my whole
absolutely.
life. I changed my whole life. I became a devoted, like, I'm not the perfect, but
But
Muslim.
like the brother,
That's
but
like,
like the
it's just, I was disconnected because I was having identity crisis because I was in
exactly.
Canada. I was in Canada and I wasn't like, I was conforming to Canadian ways, but I still wanted my culture. So at one point, I went back and I felt so much better. And I'm like, this is who I am. This is my. That's what anxiety is. Anxiety is when you're not one with your soul. Your soul wants.
So that's what I'm saying. So I get it. I get it. Maybe everybody not like you, but I've never been a person to really give a fuck what nobody ever thought about me. So I never
Oh,
really had
shit.
that type of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Or cause see, to me, it sounded like you said you wasn't living yourself. You was trying to be and conform and assimilate in the Canadian society and stuff like that, and you felt
Uh-huh.
uncomfortable trying to be like that, even though you wanted to be something else. So what I would have told you of being your therapist is, hey, fuck what everybody else say, do you,
Right.
and if nobody like it, fuck it.
That's
But
essentially what he
right,
said
but
to her. That's what he said to her, but
right.
he getting paid, so he got to put it in a more profound way.
I
But
dig the blues.
anxiety, but that's not like those aren't the only triggers to anxiety. Like I told you, you have some people who live too far in the past, and then you have people that live too far in the future. And if you're not living in the present, that can also trigger anxiety.
But see, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. Like,
know. I
I'm not, I'm
know
not, I'm not trying to,
anxiety comes from
I'm not trying to,
people living in a flight or flight state more
Mm-hmm.
often than what they should be, and
Mm-hmm.
not being able to finalize decision making. So the first thing to do that'll go against that'll help you get up out of that paradigm, right, is making decisions and sticking to them, right, and then
Mm-hmm.
making better decisions, right, because them first set of decisions that you stand on probably ain't you gonna stand on just because you got a newfound, you feel me, and
yeah,
then we
I
found
did
that
that,
work.
but I guess I'm not understanding what anxiety is, baby. I don't really understand what anxiety is. So that's
Yeah,
what
I
I
don't
was
know
It
if
saying.
is
you
Like,
answered
because
that.
Overload of
check it.
too much
Wait.
hold on, so y'all can
Oh my
understand what I'm saying. Like
You
when
know
y'all
what?
say,
So
hold on, no, like, hold
real
on, let
quick,
me say,
Seth, let me say this to
I
you.
got you.
You
Let me
said you
say
got
this.
claustrophobia, right? You said you
No.
got claustrophobia, right? That is a part of anxiety.
Yeah, because I'm in a closed space. But
Exactly.
what I'm saying it, like when y'all say anxiety, I'm saying I'm thinking of anxious, like you being anxious. And am I wrong? I don't know if I'm wrong or right.
Yes, you're
But I'm saying
wrong.
That's
like
part of
if you
it.
okay,
I
You're
so
can't
anxiety
wrong,
has
deny
but
nothing
it.
to do
you're
with being
not all the way
anxious.
wrong, but you're wrong.
Okay, so
What you
like that's what I'm
felt
saying. I'm missing out.
in
I'm
that,
not knowing the definition of anxiety.
That
on
can
you
be
tell them.
part of it. Like Nito said, you're not all the way wrong, but you're not looking at the bigger picture of it.
Yeah, it's
Because my
not
thing is,
just I get like that when I'm in confined space. I don't like being in confined spaces. But y'all in the open, y'all free, y'all like in the
But
open.
yeah, but sometimes it doesn't have to be anything you're doing, and
Right.
sometimes
Okay.
anxiety. Listen, sometimes anxiety can also be some kind of pain in your stomach. You know what I mean? Headaches and stuff like that. Now it can manifest into physical pain. You know that,
But
right?
what is the definition of anxiety? Because I'm missing. I'm not
Bro, it's
understanding
just
what
some
you're
the
saying.
bullshit that the
the
motherfuckers
best way
be
for you to
taking on as a part of the fucking paradigm. The motherfucking get more money and people just fall into motherfucking shit. It's like ADHD,
no, the
motherfuckers
shit
get
is
more.
real.
It is
Uh,
real as you want it to be, type
That
shit.
and see, that's what I think. I think it's all in your head.
all
That's
right,
the
y'all
shit.
disrespecting
No,
the
I'm not
shit
trying
when
to. I'm
y'all
not
say
trying to
that.
disrespect it. What
No,
I'm
I'm
saying is, I
saying
think
I'm
it's
not
something in
saying
your
you're
head.
trying to. I'm
Disrespect it.
saying when you say that, you're disrespecting it because maybe you never went through it, but it's exactly what you feel in those closets. That's anxiety. That's what we're talking about. You could say it's
Okay,
just you
okay, I
excited
got
to
you.
do something. No, it's what you feel when you're feeling claustrophobic. That shit is anxiety. You get anxiety when you're in confined spaces.
And I don't
Yep.
like being in big crowds. Like I hate being in big crowds. I get
That's
That's part
paranoid.
of
anxiety.
it too.
That's
I get,
anxiety.
and when I get in big crowds, I get real paranoid. Like I be like,
Yeah,
nah, some shit's
that's
gonna go
anxiety.
wrong. Okay, I got you. I got
And
you.
Listen,
and
I
then
know.
you know what happens real quick. And then you know what happens when you're in those big faces and tell me I'm wrong. You be like, man, let me get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. I got to
That's
get
your
my.
flight response.
I got to
That's
put
your
my back.
flight response.
I got to make sure something not behind me. I got to put my back against a wall. You know what
That's
I'm
your
saying?
That
flight response. That's
that's
your
what
flight
happened. That
response.
happened to me on the Space Needle in Seattle, and that's what I was telling y'all. I freaked out like years later, about 20. It wasn't 20 years. About 8 to 10 years later. Whenever I was watching Final Destination, this new one, and they had the same type shit happen to somebody on there at something that looked like the Space Needle. So yeah, like that shit freaked me out that it was actually on the movie. So I must not be the only person, and it wasn't a fear of heights thing. It was some other shit.
But see, that's
I
me.
felt
Like me, I don't put myself in those types of positions. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I don't
what
like big
type of
crowds. I know
positions,
I don't
Mike?
like confined spaces. So I don't even put
Oh,
myself in my position to be in that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when my girl, like when we go to the fair, like I hate going to the fair because nigga, that shit damn near be shoulder to shoulder and motherfucker at the Texas Fair in Dallas. Man, that shit be fucking shoulder to shoulder. Everybody be everywhere. I don't have my gun on me. I be paranoid shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like something gonna happen and I ain't gonna be able to get the fuck out the goddamn way or protect my fucking girl. You know what I'm saying? So the thing
That's
about me is
anxiety
I don't like to be
accompanied with
around that shit.
paranoia, but that's anxiety in company with paranoia, right? So so let me ask, so if you was in a somebody locked you in a closet, right?
Oh, I'm gonna go ham.
Are you gonna go crazy, or are you gonna talk yourself down so that you can be calm enough to think how the fuck you gonna get out of it?
Probably about the first 5 minutes, I'm gonna be trying to kick open the fucking door. After that 5 minutes, then I'm probably gonna sit there and try to figure out how to get out of this motherfucker. I'm gonna
So you
breathe.
have to. So when you
I'm gonna
have an
breathe and I'm
anxiety
good.
attacks, I learned that you have to, because the brain tells you like, get out of here. You got to go. Like you have the brain to, like that, like the supermarket thing. Neo and I was talking about. It was times that I would try to fight it and stay there, and then I learned why am I fighting this? Get the fuck out of here, and you can always come back.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
see,
mean,
so it's
yeah, I
like.
feel what you're saying.
Shit, it was times when it was time one time I had anxiety so attack so bad, yo, my brain was telling me to hug a fucking tree, yo.
Damn. That's see like me, like every time I go to a restaurant or every time I go somewhere, I gotta sit to where I'm facing the door, where I can see the door. Every time. Every time I
So
go
that's a
somewhere.
so let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever snuck you from behind?
Yeah.
That's your trauma responses. You that
Yeah.
you're responding to trauma.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's good though. I feel like that's a good trauma response. Like if when I go, I know that I'm watching, paying attention, because usually my girl, her fucking head down in the fucking goddamn phone. She don't know. I gotta grab her by our waist and move her over to me just in case something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, come over here, man. She look up and then go back down to her phone. Cause I'm always my head is always on the motherfucking swivel. You know what I'm saying? Always, at all times, bro. Especially when we go to the fair. Yeah, she gotta, man, say, I don't be playing no games when I be in that motherfucker. I gotta find, like, it'll be a whole bunch of people walking one way. If I find one way that ain't a whole bunch of people walking out, that's the way we going. I don't give a fuck if we gotta walk around. Like, I'm not finna go in this fucking crowd. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man.
But now you gotta really sit back and think, right? And I know you probably gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but you have to think those responses that you are having in public, it contributes to the lifestyle you led in the past. So now you're living in the past. So that is playing out in your anxiety.
Well, yeah, it don't sound crazy, but like my uncles, my father, and my uncles, you know what I'm saying, the things that I say that I'm like that, they like that's good, nigga. Those are good things for a man to have. Every time you go sit in a restaurant or every time you go sit somewhere, your ass need to be fucking watching the fucking door. Nigga, if you in crowd, you don't need to be around all these motherfucking people, bro. Find a motherfucking way of less barriers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a good thing for me to have those types
I
of
mean,
things.
that is a good thing, right? Because you always, anywhere you go, you want to be able to know that you can get out, right? So I'm not
Right.
denying that. But what I'm saying to you is that those are really responses from your past, from the
Yeah,
things
yeah.
you may have done, right?
But is
So
that
now
anxiety? How is that anxiety?
that's part, because if you feel like this is what I need to do this, I need to do, my brain won't let me not do it. That's
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of anxiety. It's,
yeah.
I just said, two of the precursors to anxiety is living too far in the past or too far in the future instead of living in the present. Anxiety is not one thing, it's very complex because everybody has different triggers for anxiety. Not
Wait, wait,
everybody.
wait. Like, let me tell Seth about Seth. You need to watch that movie. Remember that movie? What is it called? Emotions or something? That little girl that has different emotions in her brain.
Nah, I
What is
never
that
seen that
movie?
movie.
What is that movie called? Emotions? No. What is it called? Inside Out. You need to watch Inside Out because anxiety enters
Inside Out.
inside. Yeah, Inside Out. You
The
need to watch
cartoon.
that.
I never
The
heard about it.
cartoon.
I
Watch it.
never heard
The
about it.
Watch
cartoon.
it. The cartoon. Honestly,
Oh,
anxiety
it's a
comes in.
cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's called Inside Out. Watch the second one, not the first one. Inside Out 2. And anxiety is one of the character. Okay, and just pay attention to what she does on that little girl's like body when she's like taking control of the little girl.
Cause like I'm not gonna lie, like what I thought anxiety was like when I was like when I was in the sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, when going to high school and shit like that, like the first day of school, like I would be up all fucking day. I iron my pants real hard with the stay flow. You know what I'm saying? My stay, I shit, my polo is fucking iron crisp. My clothes laying out. I got my shoes clean. I'm this the first day of school, so I'm thinking I'm anxiety is I'm anxious. That's the reason why I can't sleep. Cause I'm anxious to go to school and wear my shit. That's what I'm thinking. Anxiety is. You know,
Okay,
the
Yeah,
first
it
day of
is.
but
It
school.
is. It is. It is.
anxiety is
That
kind
is.
of accompanied with fear a little bit. So you
Not
wasn't.
really. It is like that, Seth. Just imagine that feeling like that all the time. That's why they call it anxiety. It's because the anxiousness that you feel was just a period of time until the next day arrives. But
Okay.
anxiety is like you're feeling like that every day of your life for years. So you're
But
not
that's
feeling
not.
anything else.
But that's only one aspect of it, Econ. Because
It's
you don't
true.
have to have anxiety every day of your life. It can trigger things. Can trigger it.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
have
have
an
like
anxiety.
back pain.
You can
You can
have an
have this.
anxiety
Yeah.
attack today and not
Yeah.
have one for months or years, and then next thing you know, you have one out of nowhere.
That's true. Or you can have like stomach pain, stomach issues. You know what I mean? Because it attacks like the stomach gets like, headaches. You know what I mean? Depression, like all that.
Now I see what you were saying. Goddamn. Like because I
Mhm.
know a lot of men. I know a lot of men that was doing bad. You know what I'm saying? And they felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know if I can be able to pay the bills and stuff like that. So I kind of understand what you're saying. They have that anxiety about being able to take care of their family. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Being able with the next dollar. I get. And they get like they can't sleep. They get real. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go home that whole night I can't sleep. I'm fucked up. Like nigga, I done got laid off. I'm like, fuck. What the fuck is the next thing? I get what you're saying. I understand that. I feel
You,
you.
Yeah,
you, you
it's
know,
different. It's different. People have different triggers and for anxiety. Like some hypochondriacs are they suffer from anxiety, right? Because they think if they see a goddamn pimple, oh my God, I got skin cancer. You see?
that's me. Yep. At times I could be like that. Damn.
So yeah, it's
But
like it's a broad thing. It's not just one type of, you know what I mean?
But my thing
Like
is
I
like
was at,
let me ask y'all this.
I don't
Like
mind being in crowds, right? I don't mind being in crowds. So, but this year when I went to summer jam, I'm in the crowd. Everybody getting out their seat. Cardi B comes on. This is the first year. This is the year Remy Martin came home. Cardi B comes out, and the fucking stadium starts rumbling, and everybody's jumping out their seat. And my brain was like, "Yo, get the fuck." Well, first my brain was like, "Sit down." Then my brain was like, Go
Get the
over there.
fuck out of this bitch.
Then my brain was like, go over there. Then when I went up on the platform, there was nowhere to sit. So my brain was like, sit your ass right down here on this floor. And I did exactly.
But see, let me ask y'all this: like when y'all say, like when you and Neo was like we was in the grocery store, like what triggered your anxiety while y'all was in the grocery store? Like what?
I
Like
felt
what?
like I couldn't breathe. I had the mask on, right? And I think
Oh,
that
you had the
contributed
mask
to it.
on.
I felt like I couldn't breathe, but my brain kept saying, "Get the fuck out of this store!" Because at that point, it was like a mask mandate when you were like inside. So trying to respect other people's fears, other people's anxiety, other people's feelings. When I would go into the store, I would wear the mask. But there was times that my brain was like, man, if you don't get the fuck out this store, and I'm talking about I would leave carts full of shit right where it's at, right there, and just leave.
Damn. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it.
Yeah,
Sometimes I feel like you know what I'm saying. Well, I ain't gonna say. Well, yeah, I feel. I
Have
feel
you
like you
ever
can.
have you
You
ever
can.
been somewhere and you get feeling antsy and fidgeting and moving and you can't stop and you like, yo, why the fuck I just keep moving?
I
Like
the,
you
the
just
only the only reason I think I did that because I was on the X one time. I was on the X and shit on one of them X
oh
pills
God,
or
we ain't
something
talking
like
about
something.
drugs, nigga.
Yeah, I couldn't sit my ass down. I was moving around like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but no, sometimes when you get in places and you start moving in place, like rocking back and forth, and you just fidgety and you like, yo, and something be like, just get out of here, just go. Right? Yeah. But it's different. Like, so sometimes when you have anxiety like me, right? When I went to therapy, because my anxiety had triggers, they they didn't put me on medication. They taught me to journal, the stop method, all of these things. So I learned to talk myself down. But what I did notice is like once it goes from anxiety to panic, that's a whole different animal. Panic is a whole different animal. You feel like you're gonna die right there, and the first thing you need to do, the first thing your brain tells you is go get to the hospital where they can save your life because you feel like you're gonna die right there on the spot.
Yeah, I think the only time I really panicked like that, that's how I knew I was claustrophobic. My motherfucking big brother put my ass in the fucking closet and put a chair behind the door, and I couldn't get out the fucking door. Nigga, I was in that bitch crying like a
You
bitch.
niggas still fussing on this motherfucker?
Nah,
Now
baby,
we're talking
nah.
about anxiety, the different
Oh
forms of
shit, I
anxiety.
can't hear nobody.
Yeah, my
is
They
motherfucking
that
brother,
Paul?
trauma
Is
bonding,
that Paul?
man.
my
Gotta
motherfucking
respect it. They trauma bonding right now.
They're not
yeah.
trauma bonding.
Now,
Explain somebody.
Yes, y'all
We're
is.
trying to explain somebody
Y'all
what
trauma
anxiety is, but
bonding right now.
he's never gonna understand. So
Nah,
there's no
I
point.
understand. I understand. My thing is,
Y'all
I guess
trauma
because we
bonding.
don't
This is
have,
what
I
this is
guess because we
called.
don't
Y'all
have the
don't know.
same anxiety feelings that I didn't understand y'all's.
Test,
You know what
test.
I'm saying? I didn't
we
Yeah,
can
understand
hear
I
you.
got
Damn,
y'all
I can't hear
anxiety,
nobody.
but
testimonials and
as
We
y'all
can
shit.
hear
explain it
you.
to me,
Trauma bonding
but
is
as
crazy.
but hold on, but as y'all explain it, as y'all explaining it to me, I understand because I don't see how no motherfucker will be cool being in a confined space. I think nigga, I don't know how nobody will just be nigga you your ass sitting in a fucking closet, nigga. How you ain't gonna trip? I don't. That to me, that's a human. Fucking to me, that's
Yeah, I
normal.
don't
You know
think
what I'm saying?
anybody
Like
would. Yeah, it is. That's a normal thing, right? Nobody wants to be confined to somewhere,
that's what I'm
right?
saying. Like
But
how
you
the
gotta
fuck?
look at it like that. What about those guys in prison that they put in a hole for years?
Yeah, that shit some hoe ass shit. They had to put me in a big one. Yeah, you right. That shit, that crazy in the motherfucker, bro. I don't even think I could live in no shit like that, bro. Like I've been to the hole, but the hole was different. You know what I'm saying? I was in a 6-man cell by myself, so that bitch was big. So I wasn't tripping.
Oh, break out them bones. Gonna bring out them bones. Oh, Magic, you don't want to get you. Nah, we all look, man. You keep that table in there, in that closet locked away. Now. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about shit. Trauma
I
bond
don't
my.
know.
Y'all got
I
all
don't
that shit
know. No,
out?
let's not trauma bond anymore.
I
We're
mean,
done
I mean,
trauma
thought if
bonding.
Word.
somebody locked you, thought if somebody put you in a fucking closet, let's say your little closet, like when you, I know when you walk in your house, you probably got like a little linen closet, like a little clothes, like a closet that y'all put y'all jackets in.
Yeah.
Nigga, if somebody pushed your ass in that bitch and locked that motherfucker and locked your ass in there, you wouldn't feel no type of way, bro. You wouldn't be feeling anxiety or nothing trying to get up out that motherfucker, nigga. That's a little closet.
Y'all be, but I don't know. Hey, bro, good with myself type shit. You feel me? Shit, you feel me? I'll be trying to get out off of the purpose that a nigga pushed me in there. You feel me? But I'm the type of motherfucker like my space goes beyond myself to the limits in which I could see. So if I sit myself in a dark closet, which appear to be small and light, has infinite amount of space and total darkness. You feel like that's how my mind
This
works.
nigga went all philosophical with the shit.
No,
Nigga,
but
we
that's how
talking
my
about
mind
your
Well,
ass in
works.
the
what's wrong
closet,
with
nigga.
that?
That's how
What's
my
wrong
mind
with
works.
that?
Ain't nothing wrong with. I mean, but I guess he went to his mental to expand the closet or some shit.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you guys talking claustrophobic,
Yeah, I'm claustrophobic like a motherfucker, bro. I can't be in no confined space, bro. I couldn't be.
Bro, any fear that you have is something that just should be conquered, right? At your own pace, but you
That's
should
true.
look forward into conquering that because it's a fear. There's no medication a motherfucker give you. You feel me?
It
Uh,
true, and I agree with you. It ain't no medication to get
yeah,
rid
you
of that.
feel me? It's just something you gotta do it yourself and
For
just like
real.
conquer that shit. That's it. Like most of these, like what I be saying, like I'm not everybody don't have the same chemical balance, and men and women absolutely don't have the same chemical balance.
Facts.
I mean, so with that being said, you feel me? I believe like a lot of shit that's happening with us is being induced, and
Yeah.
because they could name it, we can charge you for it. So we'll make certain things happen, and then you have suggestive thought when you tell
Mhm.
motherfucker shit, depending on your status, the motherfucker will believe that shit. You
But
feel me?
watch this.
They
But
will
watch this
act
though, Doc.
accordingly,
Watch this
type
though,
shit.
thought. Like if I'm in the closet, then I think I go crazy. Like when I was welding at Trinity, I would have to get into these. I would have to get into the tank cars, and I have to get a confined space permit to get in there. You know what I'm saying? But I think the reason why I didn't go crazy in the motherfucking tank cars is because I knew I could get out when I wanted to. The closet is something that you can't get out if you don't want to. It's like if I know I can get out, I'm good. But if I feel like I can't get out, then that's what's gonna fuck around and make me go left.
I in a test, what will be the line for you? Or you just not knowing at all. Like if a nigga just came and snatched you up, boom, boom, and threw you in a box. Eventually you gonna get out.
Yeah,
Eventually.
because I'm gonna boy, and it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with when I get up out that bitch. I'm telling you
Nah,
now,
but
boy, I'm
thought,
finna come at your ass with razor blades and lemon juice, nigga. I swear to God.
but
I
thought
swear
you
to
right
God, nigga.
though. Thought you right? Because I noticed, like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to COVID for a minute. I noticed that every time you turned the channel, it was COVID. I said, so all they doing now is inducing fear on people. And
Yeah.
I got some friends who actually don't even come outside really that much now because of this shit. And I'll be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Like,
this shit crazy.
I
And
was
then
outside during COVID. You hear me? I was traveling, going places, doing things.
bruh,
I was outside, like
see,
outside.
see, this the thing, right? And motherfuckers like to listen more than they like to do research, right? When you look into it, right?
Mhm.
SARS-CoV-2, right, is what turns into COVID, right?
Right,
It's upper respiratory, it's the goddamn flu or pneumonia at the end
right.
Times
of the day.
five.
The cases of flu and pneumonia and deaths by flu and pneumonia went down sporadically at the time COVID was killing motherfuckers. Like, come on, man, that shit ain't, man. And I got my own personal shit with that shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, like that's just some goofy shit. And then once
Right.
the research on the cell itself, right? The protective part of the cell is called the capsid, right? The shit is not temperature inducive. That's what protects the RNA DNA within the cell itself. When the temperature change, it dies. Like how HIV, say when you got HIV, the blood touch the air, the HIV dies. That's because the capsid isn't temperature inducive. You feel me? So when the temperature changes, the cell starts to break down immediately, type shit. Once I understood all that, I knew what they was talking about. Some goofy shit. Shit
Yeah,
don't
I
make sense.
ain't.
We gotta stop listening to what the fuck motherfuckers tell us at the end of the day. Hear what they saying. You feel me? But do your own research into that shit at the end of the day, and don't be so quick to tell another motherfucker that might have did some research they don't know what they talking about. You feel me? Listen to you
I
what
I
you were just
I thought I did the same thing, bro. I ain't get down COVID shot. I ain't get no vaccine, none of that. Didn't catch COVID, nigga. Barely catch a motherfucking cold right now. You know what I use? My old grandmother goddamn recipes, my nigga whiskey, peppermint, nigga, some motherfucking lemon juice, nigga, and I'm good, bro. Drunk plenty of orange juice, nigga, stay sweating. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Nigga, I go to work, nigga, I'm sweating like a Hebrew slave in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know my motherfucking body wasn't getting none of that shit. Nigga, I ain't caught a flu, a cold, nigga, in about 10 years. Like,
So
for
you
real.
drink a hot toddy on the regular, huh?
On a regular, bro.
That shit
And
crazy. I
y'all
went
know it.
to
Y'all know it. Shit. Y'all know it.
That
I
nigga
went to
said
the
I drink a
hospital.
hot toddy
I
on the
went to the
regular.
hospital for an ulcer type shit. And while I was in that motherfucker, they said, "Oh yeah, you got COVID too." Like, what the
Oh
fuck,
shit.
right? So I'm like, all right, so where do you go from here? You feel me? The
You're
doctor like,
gonna
did you ever
die.
get the shot? I'm like, nah. He was like, all right, then
Yeah,
let's
my
go.
girlfriend, my girlfriend had Hawaii. My girlfriend had Hawaii. My girlfriend had COVID, and she was telling me like during the time when she was really the sickest from it, she was having auditory hallucinations. She was like, "Yo, this shit is wild, T."
Damn. She was saying shit.
She no
I didn't
auditory,
have none of them effects.
auditory. That means
Or she was hearing shit.
yeah. She
Oh,
was
she
like,
was
"Yo, I'm
hearing
She
having
was
shit.
these."
hearing shit.
She was like, "Yo, this
That
shit
was
is crazy."
sis. That was before or after she went to the hospital.
She never went to the hospital. She
See,
took the. She took
I
the.
didn't have
She,
none of those
she,
symptoms, man.
she took
Yeah,
a.
word.
But everybody, yo, listen. My son and my niece brought COVID home from school,
Move, nigga.
and they weren't sick at all.
Yeah, that's that.
And
I,
and
I,
in my house, nobody got sick. But my sister and her husband got sick. They got real sick.
all right, check this, right? I caught it from my mom, God rest her soul, right? Because she had caught COVID. So me and my sisters would alternate staying at the house with her and shit. But after she passed and I caught it, well, I realized I caught it or had it. I didn't have no symptoms, man. I'll tell you something. I bullshit you not. I ate more during that COVID thing I went through than I ever have on a regular. I was eating all the fucking time. As my sisters would tell you, niggas eating all the time. So I didn't lose no sense of taste, smell. I was just, I was sick, snotty nose and shit, but
90% of your
I didn't
reality.
have none of that shit.
It hits everybody differently. It must be like a DNA thing, honestly.
Nigga, when that shit came out, nigga, I cleaned this whole fucking house with bleach and fucking Lysol, nigga. I had to open up the damn windows because I just shampooed the damn carpet, nigga, with straight bleach and water,
Yeah,
nigga. That's
yeah.
I cleaned everything around this motherfucking house, nigga. I be
Well,
goddamn.
hold on. I will say this about symptoms. Of course, I was like too tired and too weak to do a lot of shit. Well, at least walk. You know what I mean? Going to the bathroom was a job, but I was eating like a motherfucker.
And then why did my girl, she work at a goddamn me, she work at a goddamn me old folks home. She the one that do the medicine, so she ain't catch it or nothing. She ain't catch, but she had to get the vaccine. She had to because she in the medical field. But she didn't catch nothing. She didn't have nothing. Nobody in the house had no fucking symptoms. None of that shit, bro. Like none of that shit happened. But I heard that I don't know how true this is, but somebody died because of the vaccine, and the insurance company wouldn't pay the people because they said that the vaccine was experimental. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that's true or not. But shit, that means that defeats the purpose of the motherfucking got having the goddamn vaccine. To me,
But you know what, Seth?
I
I've
think.
never
Oh,
seen the
sorry.
article. No, real quick. I've never seen the article, but I've seen the meme of that. You know that some woman
Well,
died, and I've never seen the article on that shit.
me
well,
neither.
they got rid of my mayor in New York City because he got on TV and said you cannot force people to take an experimental vaccine. And you can see he did he was hesitant of saying it, but he just finally came out and said it. Like, yo, you can't I'm not gonna sign it. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fuck that shit. And they had all the motherfucking people on there trying to get us to take it. I say, nigga, I don't know what the fuck in them goddamn vials. Nigga, I don't know what's nigga. They could be giving a nigga saline saying, that, hey, this the vaccine. Y'all need to take it, black people. Because we were skeptical. A lot of black people were skeptical because we was talking about the Tuskegee experiment. Like, you bitches ain't finna experiment on me, nigga. Fuck you. You take it, bitch, and let me see if you die. Fuck that,
Shit,
nigga. I
my
wasn't doing
sister
none
in
of that
law
shit,
caught
bro.
COVID. Every time she took a vaccine, she had like three different vaccines. Every time she took the jab, she caught COVID. I said, fuck that shit.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. Nigga, I went to the dollar store, got all them vitamins. I got them good Wonder Days for the man. Got the vitamin C's, got the vitamins, got some orange juice, nigga, the hot toddies. Yeah, nigga, I ain't nigga now, nigga, I ain't happening, nigga. Bleach and Lysol, nigga. It's now. I'm not taking none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Look,
that.
when I did get sick and go to the doctor would ask me did I have COVID. I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you want the vaccine? I was like, no. He was like, well, I'm glad you said that. He was like, because people act like they forgot all about the regular flu and the common cold.
Yeah, fuck all that, nigga. Nigga, I
Well,
got
I
cold.
think I
Nigga, I
think
got cold. I got a cold, nigga. My grandmama, you know what I'm saying? She gave me that little shit in that cup, but I didn't know it was whiskey at the time when I was little until I got older. Nigga, she put whiskey, lemon juice, and a peppermint in that motherfucker, nigga. And I'm hacking up every fucking thing or some
nigga,
Theraflu.
she ain't put no damn whiskey. She put brandy. And
Whatever
you
the
thought
hell
it was
she put in that
whiskey.
motherfucker, I
You
don't
thought it
know.
was whiskey because you are alcoholic. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
But listen,
I
I
am.
think what happens, I think what's happening now, we used to play outside, right? We used to play in dirt. We used to do all
Yeah,
this stuff. So our bodies were building a natural
Right.
immunity to the earth. We
yeah,
don't let our kids do that shit no more. It's Lysol this and this and that, hand
yeah, yeah.
sanitizer that. We don't
Yeah,
like it. It's a thing. It's really a thing, and
yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
you right.
we don't realize that.
You right, because if
Yeah.
because if anybody was gonna catch anything, it was our motherfucking ass. We was in
And,
dirt,
and the most
mud,
we caught was
fucking creeks.
no, but
Nigga, we
seriously,
was
like no,
fucked up, nigga.
the most we caught was ringworms or pink eye. We ain't
Yeah,
really
I
be
was
nigga.
sick,
hey Tanya, I was about to say you better say it. You better
right?
tell it.
Right. We
Like
ain't
they
get
say in
sick.
church, you
We
better
was
tell
built
it.
for tough. Now
I'm,
our kids is all sickly and shit. Like,
yeah.
nah.
I'm talking about the homeboy. He come outside with a bottle of water. Let me get some of that water. Hey man, we finna rainfall that bitch and let me get some of that waterfall. Nigga, yeah, let me get some of
Man,
that water.
bottle of water, nigga. We drank out the fire
Water
hydrant.
hoses and
Fuck you
all
Talking
kind
talking
of
about
about?
shit, nigga.
fire
That was the only
hydrant.
nah,
I'm
that was
about
the
to
only
say, you know
time he
the
could
last
go in the
time I
house.
seen some children in the fire hydrant?
Or
That
the
was the
Right.
fire
only time
hydrant
he
or
could
the
go in
water
the house. He could
hose.
go in the house. You know what I'm saying? When his
Drink it
mama
from the
called him
water
out.
hose.
Even
Shit.
if
Mama
us
want
New
I was
look,
Yorkers, baby, that fire
That was
hydrant
regular.
on.
look,
Us New
mama.
yeah, I was
Yorkers,
a water
if
hose
that
kid.
us New Yorkers, if that fire hydrant was on and you was thirsty, you sat there, made your hand like a little
A
circle
cup.
and got that water up out that shit.
Look, hey,
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
hey,
remember
look.
how they used to take
No
the can,
shit.
Tanya? And remember how they used to
Uh-huh.
take the can on the fire hydrant and
And,
like
and
make a
create a
sprout and
damn,
it
Yeah, nah,
yeah.
we couldn't do
man,
that. Nah, we
it
couldn't
was
do.
the
We couldn't
Did
do
all
that
of
in
that.
Texas.
man, Seth,
We couldn't
Seth.
fuck. We couldn't
That
fuck
dude
with the fire hydrants in Texas.
Seth.
We couldn't
In
do that.
that
That was
That
scene
was
and
crazy.
do the
living.
right thing, that scene and do the right thing where they spray the
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
Maybe not everybody did that, but they definitely had that fire hydrant on playing just like that.
yeah. What
Oh,
we
we
did,
did
what
that
we
That
too.
had
that
the
was
water
it for
hoses like
We
us.
with
did
our
that in
We
New
caught
Orleans.
niggas
We
with their
sure
windows
did that,
down.
boy.
like in
Yeah.
Texas, we couldn't like in Texas, it was illegal for you to fuck with the fires, so we couldn't fuck with the fires, but we
Well,
had
I mean,
people's water hoses and shit. And so, like I said, like the homie, his mama call out the window, "Hey, call that nigga, come get the remote." And when he go in there and get the remote, he'll grab one of them high seat boxes or one of them Kool-Aid boxes with the jammers or something like that, and that bitch come outside and we lock that nigga till the goddamn street lights come on.
young
You know what
niggas,
I'm
you
saying?
said
So
some
shit, it
Kool-Aid
wasn't.
jammers. How old was you, Seth? About what? 10?
I'm 42.
No, you talking about pulling out the Kool-Aid jammers.
Yeah, the high seat boxes, bro. The little boxes, bro.
Yeah,
You take the top
right.
out and just jam it in the
You mean
top.
No,
hugs?
no.
Uh,
You mean hugs, nigga?
That's a
Cause
little before
what?
me.
them little Kool-Aid boxes or the little Sunny
Pajamas,
D or
kind
the
of
little
like the
Sunny
Capri
D
Suns
thing.
and shit. Kind of like the Capri Sun,
I
little
know.
juice.
Yeah, it was like a Capri Sun, but it was a box. You know what I'm
It
saying?
might
Like
be a little
shit.
bit before Aaliyah time.
Yeah, like shit. We
Then they
had.
put a lock on the fire hydrant, niggas figured that shit out.
Yeah, like see, I don't know. I don't know about in the boot. I don't know if y'all can fuck with the fives in the boot, but in Texas we couldn't fuck with them hoes like that. Like
Don't
nigga, you
come
fuck
back.
with them
Don't do
hoes,
that.
nigga. The police and the fire department coming out to turn that bitch out quick, fast in a fucking hurry. Nigga. But we liked it when it rained though, cause after it rained, we used to have ditches out here. Like we ain't had the little sidewalk thing with a little slit in the street and to go down. We had actual ditches. We would go in the ditches in them big ass ditches, swim in them ditches, watch them goddamn crawfish. Watch them goddamn crawfish mounds. They build them crawfish mounds up. We'll dig up in them holes, get crawfish, nigga. And if you got a lot of them, your mama will fry a boil them all for you. Real talk. We would
Had to
do
go
that.
swimming in the swamp without crazy ass.
Mm-hmm.
In the fucking swamp.
Yeah, nigga, hell yeah,
Right.
nigga. What the fuck you talking about,
Sit
nigga? We
your
God
be in
ass.
damn.
creeks around this bitch and everything,
Sit
nigga.
your ass.
God. I know about a creek. I'm talking about a fucking swamp. That
Steph
shit.
wasn't in none of that shit because he can't swim. So he
I
wasn't
can't
doing
swim. What you
no
mean, man?
shit.
My grandmother when my grandmother went to on the summertime when she had to go to work. That's why I went to the LL Melton YMCA. That's why I got taught how to swim at in the LL Melton YMCA. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to go there. I had to go there for the summertime because my grandmother went to work. She ain't had nowhere for me to fucking go. Either it was my grandfather's house or the LL Melton. I would go to my grandfather's house on the weekend, and I would go to LL Melton, nigga, on
All
the
right, get
motherfucking
out and go to
goddamn
your
weekend.
room now. It's enough of sitting in shade.
I
Now
get it.
your ass can't swim. See, y'all ain't got no water out there in fucking New York except that
I
dirty
can
ass
swim. I
goddamn
bet you.
Lake
I can
Hudson and
swim.
shit. Y'all,
Let me
you
tell you
niggas can't
something.
swim.
I
I'm
can
from the
swim. I
country, nigga.
Bet you, Steph, you can't swim. You already said you can't. I
I ain't
absolutely
never
can
told you I
fucking
can't
swim.
swim, girl. Who the told fuck? I'm from the
You did.
country, nigga. You know
You
what I'm saying?
did. Because your whole thing is always like you ain't nothing but a nigga that can swim. I can swim very
Girl, I
well.
swim like a fish. I probably told you the only thing
You
I
can't
don't know
swim.
how to
You
do. I
lying.
can't float. I don't know how to float. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to
That's
fucking
the
float, nigga. I
easiest
sink
thing.
like a rock, nigga.
That's the easiest thing in the world to do. So
I
you
don't.
can't swim.
I can
So if
swim,
you
nigga.
got,
I know
let
how
me
to
tell you
swim and
something.
use my
If
arm and
you
kick
got
my feet.
stranded, if you got stranded in the ocean, you can't swim all the
I
way.
can
So you
swim. I
gonna,
can't float.
your ass gonna drown because you can't float.
I know how to tread water like a dog,
Yo,
nigga.
and
You
you
tripping?
can't keep doing that. Your arms and legs will get tired. You're gonna have to learn how to float. You need to learn how to
Yeah, I
float.
need to learn how to float. What you do?
That's the
Hold your air?
easiest thing.
What you do?
That's
Hold
the
your breath?
easiest thing. All you gotta do is relax your body.
I
That's
don't
it.
know how to float. That's the only thing I don't know how to
All
do.
you
Float.
gotta do, Seth, is relax your body. Just relax your body. Don't tense up at all. The minute you tense up, you're going to sink.
Well, I'm not a swimmer. You know what I'm saying? I've been
No,
swimming
you don't.
before.
No, you don't.
Shit, man.
You
Nigga,
can't swim.
my grandfather is from Opelousas, Louisiana.
I
That
don't
nigga
keep
threw
that.
my ass
Maybe
in the fucking creek.
your grandfather could
That nigga
swim, but
picked
you
me up.
can't
That
swim. You
nigga
can't
picked me
swim.
up by my
You can't
motherfucking
swim.
shorts and
You
threw
can't
my
swim.
ass in the motherfucking water. What the fuck is
You
talking about?
can't swim. You can't swim.
You can't gaslight me.
You can't. That's not gaslighting you. Y'all
You
just said
can't
you can't
gaslight me.
swim. You
Yo,
can't float. You can't swim.
ain't that water full of bacteria and stuff? And like
That's
that
why
kid
we
It
died,
saying
ain't
we.
even
and
That's
that.
that
why we
kid
saying
died
that
from it too.
down here in the
Like
third
real
coast,
talk.
our ass is immune to every damn thing. Immune to that shit. We was all in that shit when we was young.
Because the little kid died of it, and it was because it's like it was that area, right?
Yeah.
It was like a fresh water, and he like went swimming in it, and it was hot. So if a water is hot and it's not cold, there's a lot of bacteria in there, so you shouldn't.
You can walk in the swamp. You can walk in this. I mean, you can swim in the swamp, but you can walk in the swamp as well. Because
Yeah,
you
it
might
ain't.
have
The
seen.
swamp water wasn't that deep, but you could. It's deep enough for you to swim in it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. About that type, it probably come up. It probably come up to like past your waist a little bit. But if you keep going further and further, you know what I'm saying, it might get a little deeper. But that's about it. It ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Be that fucking fucked up.
You
Cause
guys don't. You
I'm
guys
down
don't
here with
have
a
a
big
beach,
I'm down
like an
here with a
ocean.
big thicket preserve at. Yeah, we got one, and we got Galveston. You got Galveston Beach. You got San Padre Island out here, and you got a lot of lakes, and you got the beaches down on the third coast. That's the third coast. You know what I'm saying? But in New Orleans, Louisiana, and like on the border of Louisiana and Texas, it's nothing but swamps all the way from I say from Houston all the way to goddamn me. I say New Orleans, right? Ruben.
Yeah, from Houston all the way to New Orleans. Once you get down like toward the coast and shit, yo.
It's nothing but swamps.
Yo, I started.
We had Lake Pontchartrain too. You know what I'm saying? We used to go swimming in there, but that was a special trip. Like the swamp was right in the neighborhood. Like we crossed over the flood wall in the swamp right there.
Yeah, we still do that to this day. We go to the lake and go swim in the lake. Most thing you gotta watch for is water moccasins.
Is
You gotta
that
watch
Yeah,
case
out
that's
for
how
what?
it was. Yeah, that's how it was in the swamp. You
Yeah,
had
that's
to
all you
watch
Wait
gotta
a
out
watch
minute. What
for
do
is
you have
water
to watch?
moccasins
moccasins.
Water
and
mouse?
alligators and shit. But the
No,
Oh,
alligators
water
ain't chew nobody.
alligator.
alligators and water nigga alligator
Yeah,
if
he's
you
talking
make
about alligators.
if
Shut
you
up,
kick up
nigga.
a much no if you kick up a lot of dust and that shit nigga fucking alligator move around but them water
Yeah, alligator
moccasins
ain't gonna too
they'll
much
eat the
bother you.
shit out
But
your ass.
yeah,
Water moccasin will bite the fuck out your ass.
yeah,
What
that'll
a
get you.
water box. Water
A
bugs
water
or
Shut
moccasin,
up,
box?
King South,
a
with the
water
country,
moccasin.
nigga.
Do they look like cockroaches?
No, a water moccasin
It's
is
a
a
snake.
snake.
Oh, snake. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, now them motherfuckers is you get bit by one of them hoes, nigga. Your ass need you going to the ER ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP. Yeah, don't bullshit.
then, then why are
Yeah,
you
real
swimming
talk,
in
bro.
that?
And whoever bringing you better be driving fast too.
I'm talking about quick, fast, and hurry. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck them.
Alligators, nigga said we see an alligator, we trying to catch that bitch and eat that motherfucker.
Fool. He fool like a motherfucker.
Yo, I saw a mother. We were all swimming, and then I saw a mother just like grab her kid and then toss him into a goddamn. He was like the same age as my daughter, 3. Just toss him into the motherfucking pool, and I am panicking, sweating. I'm like, oh my god, she's a psychopath. The little kid just turned around, started flowing. I said, okay, I'm gonna put my kid in swimming now. I had to ask her, where do you go for swimming? Like that little kid was like just swimming backwards.
Bring him,
As soon as, yeah, as soon as he
bring
hit,
him down here to Texas. If my granddaddy was still alive, and you tell him, hey, how he was?
he was 3 years old. That little boy,
Oh, no,
he
not
just
three, but about 5 or 6. My granddaddy would have grabbed that boy by the back of his shirt and the brim of his breeches and threw his ass in that motherfucking water and told him to come back here. That's what my granddaddy would have did. He done that to me. For
that
real.
little, no, but she went. She had that little boy had a swimming lesson, so I put her in there.
I started swimming in Lake Pontchartrain though, cause they got bull sharks in that motherfucker.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. I don't know why these people got this myth that black people can't swim, bro. We've been swimming in fucking creeks, lakes, swamps, nigga, for the long. I'm like, nigga, who told y'all we can't swim?
And it's not that we can't swim. It's, they always say black people don't want to get their hair wet, and I'm just like,
No,
okay,
No, that's black women.
who did? Who
no,
That's
said
dead
black
that?
ass.
women.
Who
No,
That's
said
not
hold
black
on,
men.
hold on.
mm.
A lot of black people can't swim, and I really thought that was crazy, and I didn't know that until I got online, and I'm like, how the fuck can't y'all swim? I live in New York, and we can swim because we go to the pool, we do all of that shit. We
Yeah,
got
we
beaches
do
here.
all that shit.
We do. That's why I never understood because I learned really. My mom used to swim all the way out at the beach, like past the bullies and all that shit. My mom is a swimmer, and I learned because they threw my ass in there when I was little. But
Now swim.
I
Now,
sent my son and my niece took swimming lessons since they was little, so they really can swim. They go in deep
yeah,
water and everything.
not a formal training of swimming. That's why I learned to swim formally at the LL Milton Y. You know what I'm saying? When I was a young nigga. But as far as just swimming, being able to get to shore, if I'm out in the water, being able to get to shore, yeah, I learned that from my grandfather. That nigga wasn't playing no fucking games. That nigga let a whole goddamn barge flood the fucking land when we was fishing because he told me to get out, and I say, hold on, granddad, I'm finna catch this fish. His ass walked up on the goddamn bank, and as soon as this big ass barge came through, This motherfucker, I'm talking about the barge flooded the whole fucking shit. My ass go in the fucking water, and he looking at me smiling. Now come back to land, laughing at a nigga and shit. It was how my grandfather was, bro. Like I don't know what y'all be doing up there, but down here in the country, boy, your ass gonna learn how to swim. You gonna learn how to do a whole bunch of other shit down here.
Up
Do you guys
there,
have
I just
quicksand?
told you, nigga, we got pools. We got a bunch of pools here. And motherfuckers go to the pool in the summertime. I don't know what you talking about.
And the beaches.
Right,
Wait,
and the beaches.
in Louisiana, do they have quicksands? You guys got quicksands?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Do they got quicksand in the boot? I don't know about it, Texas. I ain't never been no quicksand.
Hey, thought. I
Mm.
think they think Jersey
Yeah, they
Shore
got
is
quick.
like that. Thought. I think they think Jersey Shore is like that shit they see on TV for real.
That
You don't have
I thought it was
you
a
don't have
beach.
quick. You don't
Ain't
have.
Jersey
I feel
Shore a
like that.
beach?
Like, oh,
That's what I
what
thought
you,
they do.
what you,
Like
no,
a
what
bunch
you,
of
Oh
Got
my
quick.
God, it
what
clown.
That's
people
why we
no
don't
don't
real
never.
say is
talk.
That's why we
that
ain't never go back there by ourselves. Cause yeah, they do have quicksand.
They got
They
quicksand
do.
in the boot?
Damn.
I ain't know that. See, I ain't
Oh.
know
they
that
tell
shit.
a marsh down there and shit.
Oh, the
I ain't know
marsh.
that
Okay,
shit.
that makes sense.
I thought Jersey Shore. I thought Jersey Shore was the name of a beach, but they just named it after a TV show. They just
It
took the
is a
name and put
beach,
it on a
but
TV show.
it
No,
is
it
a
is the shore.
beach.
Like South Jersey beaches is called Jersey. It is the shore type shit. You feel me? But the singular beach they was at Seaside Heights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that TV show. Okay.
they was at.
The
But
men were ugly as
But
hell though.
but
Sorry.
Jersey Shore
that's not.
ain't what they Jersey Shore
Yeah,
ain't really like what they show you
yeah,
on
that's not what
TV.
it is.
What is it like then?
Yo,
Since
what you better do,
you're,
homie?
what is it like then? Because now
It
you're
depends.
crushing
It
my dreams to
depends.
go visit
It
there.
depends on your status as a individual walking the streets, I suppose.
Maybe we catch up a little something before you go to bed.
So there isn't like hot people walking around, people just doing weird, crazy things.
Oh yeah, it's some of that there, but
Okay.
that's not the
Then
how
what
you
is it?
say.
Explain to me. You
That's
can't
the
just say
nice
shit.
part of that's the nice things about it that they showed
Yeah,
you.
that shit is the hood.
So
Like
what is it about?
It's the hood. It's
yeah,
the
that
hood.
shit really.
Really?
See,
Yeah,
y'all out there swimming. Y'all out there swimming good, nigga. Come swim y'all ass in the Gulf of Mexico, nigga. You might get a whole brick
Bro,
tied to
you
your
act
leg
like
when you
motherfuckers
come
ain't
out the
never
water.
been to nowhere outside of New York and New Jersey. What's wrong with you?
You ain't never been out of New York and New Jersey?
Oh, no, I said you're acting like people never been out of New York or New
You been
Jersey.
to the Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah, oh my God.
I say if you bring your ass down the Gulf of down here to Texas and Louisiana and swim in that goddamn water, you might get a goddamn half a brick nigga tied to your leg when you come up. Throw a
hey
fishing
bro,
pole out there, nigga. You
I
might
wouldn't
Don't
end
even
in the
be
scare
brick
mad if I
people.
road.
get
You
shot.
never even been in the water. The furthest you been is to your shin, nigga, because you can't swim.
Nigga, I can swim, nigga, but I'm not going out there in the Gulf of Mexico. You right. I would let my ankles hit the water. Nigga, you tripping.
Did I
You
lie?
damn right, nigga.
I didn't lie.
You ain't lying.
Never
I can
like
swim, but I ain't finna swim that far, nigga.
not in not in the Gulf in Louisiana and Texas. Hell on that. Nah,
That is
going
funny.
Yeah,
closer to Florida.
your
Yeah,
ass might
I can see
swim
in that water. I can see in the water closer to Florida.
for real, bro. Hey, nigga, you might swim, nigga, and look up, nigga, when you turn your head to the right while you swimming, nigga, it be a dead body, nigga, on the side of your ass. Nigga,
Oh
hell
my,
no, nigga. Be a
that's
fucking
fucked
whole
up.
dead nigga on the side of your ass. Nigga, fuck that shit.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you guys
depending
all?
on where you
Have
at,
you
nigga.
guys?
That's a corner. You been the wrong corner and you fuck around and be that nigga.
Have you guys ever drowned? Like almost close to drowning? Like
Oh,
you're like,
hell
oh
no.
shit,
I ain't
really?
going that far out there to
Damn.
drown.
No, you know, hey, bro, you know what's
Damn.
crazy? I learned how to swim in a boat getting flipped.
Yes.
Yo, we was fishing.
A water
Yo, we
slide
was fishing.
and got saved by a girl with Down syndrome.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That's insensitive. What?
Nigga, that's what's up, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, for
She
real.
saved your fucking life, nigga.
Saved my motherfucking life, boy.
That
Like for
probably
real.
talk shit to you when she finished, like when she got your ass together.
Man, my lifelong friend, boy.
That's
Goddamn right, nigga. What you
awesome.
mean lifelong, nigga? That's forever, nigga. We good to the next lifetime.
Damn. You know what I realized in those situations. Even if you're the best swimmer, if you panic, it's over for you. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot panic. It's the panicking that really like kills the whole like.
Now, now check this out, right? Dealing with mental health. Apply that to most situations.
Oh, we're going
To
back to
what?
trauma bonding. No, I thought we
No,
passed
I
Oh
that.
was
my
just
God.
saying. I
Oh,
like
thought
to.
trauma bonding now, huh?
No, hell no.
That nigga say, oh hell no.
I'm just saying. You feel me? Like that's what it's about. You feel me? That's because it's all about the fight or flight response. You feel me? You can't
Mm.
panic. Don't panic. When you start panicking, that's when shit start going crazy for you.
Right.
It was back in the days when I was smoking weed back, and then I started tripping. I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna die. And then
That's
so
what
now I'm
blame it on the
panicking in the
weed. Don't
middle.
blame it on the weed, sister. Like you
No,
blame it
no,
on
no, no,
anything else.
no,
Don't
no,
blame it
no.
on the
Do not
weed.
go in the water when you're a little bit. It was back in the days. I don't do that anymore. But I went in. I went. I was in a
I'm
boat.
about
The
to
boat
light me a
flipped.
blunt right now.
Listen, the boat flipped, and I said, "I'm too cute to wear, like floaty jacket." Oh my god! Yes, Paul.
This
The
motherfucker said,
regret
I'm
of
too
my
cute
life.
for that.
But my but my
God
friend,
damn.
listen, Paul. My friend wore it. Okay, so right now, so I'm like freaking out. The boat flipped. I'm freaking out. I'm drowning. Okay, she's like just floating by. I grabbed her and I pulled her under with. Now we're
You
both
out there trying to kill
drowning.
people. Because you too pretty. Look
Oh
at
my
you.
god. Oh, I regret.
You
I would
learn your
never.
lesson?
Oh yeah, like no, 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 no. That
Stop being
was.
too pretty for shit.
Oh my god, no, that was the worst time. I really thought I was gonna die. That was scary. Anyways, the next few weeks I went to the YWCA and I started learning how to motherfucking swim. Okay, eight
You what?
dollars. $8. I started taking classes because I said I almost died. I have to learn.
Wow.
Yeah,
You lost $8?
I said $8 a class for swim lessons.
Oh. Oh. Okay. My bad. I
Mm,
couldn't hear you with these kids out here yelling and shit.
damn.
It's like 8:30. 8 o'clock? What time is it? 8 o'clock. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, all right. I stayed out later than this. I ain't gonna I'm gonna mind my fucking business.
Or we was wilding too. What it is like mid September? We probably was outside with them damn eggs already. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Slapping
They
niggas.
probably, yeah.
Wishing you motherfucking would, nigga.
I remember we used to get on the roofs in Connecticut in Franklin Street projects and throw bottles at motherfuckers when they walk by.
Yeah,
Not
well,
realizing how dangerous that is. You know what I'm saying? We thinking it's fun.
yeah,
We
see,
ain't
I'm
never
from the
hit
project,
nobody.
so you feel me? Like I lived on the 12th
Yeah.
floor and the motherfucking 10th floor, nigga. I smack your ass in the head early with a bar of soap, a can of canned goods, nigga. Whatever my little ass could get, you heard? I line your ass smooth up, nigga. You'll never know
Well,
where the fuck that thing came from.
we was only like maybe 4 floors up. I think it was like 3 floors and then the roof. So we climb on the roof. So I don't know how you want to count that, but yeah, at least I never hit nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I done lined up a lot of niggas, nigga, like, especially with the soap, because you
Oh
know you can
man.
hold your little hands, you feel me? You can hold that soap a certain way, you feel me?
Mm,
Can't you gotta throw that bitch like it's a football or something. But when you hit a
yeah,
nigga, boy, shit, I gotta stop
yeah.
that. Somebody hit me with a can good. I'm killing everybody in the motherfucking building. That shit can't.
Everybody in sight gotta go.
Yeah, well,
It's like
God, bro.
crazy Eddie. These prices are insane. Everything gotta go.
Oh, God.
Prices are insane. Everything must go.
If you know, you know, nigga.
Y'all do anything crazy when you were a teenager that you look back and you're like, damn.
Yep, a lot
Like
of
Let's
I
shit,
can't
but I
see what
ain't
I
believe.
sharing it
remember.
right now.
No, no,
Let's see
no.
what a nigga can remember. Hold on. No, my teenage years, I don't really too much talk about
Nah,
them
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie. My teenage years, the one thing I regret, I
Everybody's.
underestimated the crackhead. I underestimated the crackhead.
No, that's
Okay,
one thing I never underestimated. The motherfuckers that bought the money, nigga. You crazy as how I get
I ain't
another
gonna lie,
nigga.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I underestimated the motherfucking crackhead, bro. Bro, that nigga broke me. That nigga broke. I told him I can run faster than him, bro. Cause in high school he was a cross country runner in high school
Mm.
back in the Gap. Nigga, I saw that nigga. Nigga, you can't fucking run. Nigga, you a fucking dope fiend. Nigga, why I said that shit? Man, that nigga smoked the fuck out of me, bro. I'm talking about by nigga
Right.
a long ass motherfucking stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got,
especially for some
they
crack.
had it. Yeah.
He the
Hey,
box
yo, you know
shoot you
what?
up
Guess what
for a
we
On
nigga.
called that
second
nigga? His
thought,
name was
on
Chicken George. We called that nigga
on,
Chicken George. That was his
on
name.
second thought, I'm gonna say this. The Crown, what was your question again? The Crown?
Has to be something crazy, okay? It's just like something that
No.
you look back and you're like, damn, why did I think that's gonna work?
Okay. The I'm gonna tell. I don't care. I don't care about telling this story.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll tell it. It's like the most in hindsight, and nigga, you just embarrassed the fuck out yourself. I met this chick, right?
Mm.
I didn't know she was faking a Jamaican language, patois, right? I didn't know she was faking it. I really thought she was a Jamaican. So she invites me to this spot that's happening Friday night. I go. Now, this is back when Tanya, y'all remember the salt and pepper era, the kid and play era?
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the
That hot top fade.
biker shorts and shit like that.
Yeah, that cross
Well,
color
yeah,
shit.
yeah, biker shorts and shit like that
Hey, bro,
under
you
your
had on
pants.
biker shorts and a button-up shirt, my
Shut up,
nigga.
shut up. No, nigga, hold on,
Yo,
hold
this nigga
on,
had
hold
on.
on. No, it's worse. It's
This nigga had
Seth.
on
I
that
mean,
living color
thought,
fit.
thought, thought. It's worse than that.
Oh
I bought
man.
a Nike. I bought the Nike biker top, right? For like 10, like people that ride bikes and shit. The little tank top, the
Yeah.
Nike tank top, the fucking shorts, and I'm and oh, and I had that little Nike little fucking that hat the bikers ride and shit. Where?
The biker beanie.
Yeah. And guess what? Yeah, I was gonna fuck you up. I had on a pair of bally shoes.
Oh my god. Where you was living at?
I was I
He
had on
wasn't
a
feeling
pair.
that.
I had Nike on everything except my toes. I was wearing
Oh shit.
bally tennis shoes.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Nigga.
You had on a
I
bike.
think back because I'm thinking everybody looking at me dance on the floor, right? No, nigga. Who is
How
this
old were
weird
you?
nigga out of place like a motherfucker? You got on all this Nike and you wearing bally shoes, nigga? For real, that's what we doing?
Damn.
That shit was, in hindsight, I mean, I'm over it, but that shit, and that was an embarrassing thought to me for myself, you know? And
Balance was a hit though, right?
I
The
mean, I
balance.
was a bally guy, but my whole outfit was just wrong, you nigga. You represent Nike, but you ain't got one on your foot. Get the fuck out of this club.
You only got the
Know
outfit.
what the
That's
hell was
crazy.
thinking about with that biker short?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
Biker
got
suit
I
is
got a story.
crazy.
Okay, I got a story.
The
We
whole
lived.
Nike suit. You talking about the deep cut tank top?
No, I'm talking about like the shorts, the biker shorts.
Yeah, but you said you had the top too, my boy.
No, that wasn't a bank. No, that was like a Nike. It was cloth. That was like a
Oh
t-shirt, like
wow.
cotton. Yeah, no, it wasn't no hell no. I tried to look like
Yo,
I
listen,
tried to look
Paul. That's nothing.
basically I tried to look like I ride bikes for a living. I ride bikes. You know what I mean? But them shoes, nigga,
Valleys ain't
don't
oh,
say Nike, nigga. The shit don't say Nike, nigga. I think that was embarrassing as fuck when I think back on it. Nobody probably really gave a fuck, but for me, when I reflect on, like, damn, pay attention, you know? That's just me.
I don't shit. No. I wish I had turned my back on people as fast as I did type shit. Um having hindsight now, seeing the effects of the shit. You know what I mean? Where motherfuckers ended up at versus if I would have just kept them in my circle type shit. You know what I mean? Where they'd be at. You know what I mean? Versus where all of us that's in the circle is at type shit. Yeah, like I look back at certain shit. Like I was a kid, you feel me, type shit. Like I look back at it like, man, that shit crazy. Like, you feel me? Certain shit wasn't even about nothing. You feel me? But I don't like I had some type of like when I look at it now, you know what I mean? Like some bullshit ass image to uphold type shit. I guess. Like that's some real shit.
Damn, homie, you don't got any funny ones?
Nah, my teenage life wasn't really all that funny. Like we had fun times and did shit, but I don't really talk about my teenage years, know what I mean, to people too much at all, cause know what I mean, like
I,
I was a wild motherfucker, like type shit. You feel me?
I respect that. I'll tell you my well, it's funny. It's hilarious. Now that I look back, it's funny. I lived on the second floor. My dad, like, I used to sneak out to go shisha. You know what a shisha is? Hookah, whatever. And this time, my dad's sleeping in the living room. He never sleeps in the living room. So now I have to find out a way to get out of the house. What do? I go to the balcony and I say, it's only the second floor. I can jump. Okay. And then so my friends, I call my friends. It's when you had the flip phones, like, So I call my friends. They're waiting. They're like, you can do it. It's not that high. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not that high. Let's just say I woke up at the hospital. I jumped. No, it's not funny. I thought it was hilarious. Y'all haters.
Yo, this shit wild. That's why I don't be understanding certain shit sometimes. Like when people be talking and shit, you feel me? Like I be feeling like motherfuckers be giving up on themselves type shit. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna fight for you but you type shit. You feel me? Like I refuse to let anybody else define me type shit. Like I'm gonna define myself, nigga. I know what the fuck I am, despite what anybody might be talking about. You heard? I don't need any one person validation of self at the end of the day. You feel me? And I understand who self is. You feel me? Outside of what one may project type shit at the end of the day. That's why I said I'm good with myself. I could sit with myself for days, weeks, months, you know what I mean? And don't need another motherfucker type shit. You feel me? I could sit in a dark closet, you feel me? And in my mind, it'd be infinite space and be there as long as, you know what I mean? I need to be there until I work some shit out with myself at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfuckers
Right.
need to keep busy just for the simple fact that they can't sit down with their own thoughts.
So basically, motherfuckers need a prayer closet.
I mean,
No, I'm not. I'm not mocking what you saying. I'm just saying for those who want to,
yeah, no, yeah,
essentially, you need that time to fucking meditate to get, get into yourself and shit. So
right,
yeah, everybody need a prayer closet. That's all.
yeah, absolutely.
And that's not. I wasn't trying to slight on what you said. You know what I
No,
mean?
no,
It's,
I ain't think that.
yeah, yeah,
Shit, I was processing what you said, like what you were saying, like you feel me, like
yeah. Just like, So and you know what? I think that's really important. So that's part of that. Would you say that could be part of self therapy as opposed to? I'm not saying you're not getting outside therapy, but now you incorporate this thing where let me get into my own little world and you know have to
But
back up off of people in general.
I recommend doing that before you seek any outside help. Why would you go and seek outside help when you didn't try to remedy the problem yourself?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
most people can't remedy that type of problem themselves because they don't know themselves. They don't know who the fuck they are. You feel me? They
Or
caught up in a hype of what they trying to be. You feel me? Who they think they are and who they want to be. Nobody effectively sit down and be like, okay, I am
maybe I'm the right.
this.
Maybe I'm the root of the problem.
You definitely are the
You know,
root of the problem. It's your
maybe,
problem.
maybe. Yeah. What did
You
I
can
do, and how can I
definitely
make it right for the next one, or make sure I don't do it the next time? Yeah, that's how I look at life. You know, I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front for
What
nobody.
up,
I
yo?
made a lot of mistakes. What up, yo? I, I made a lot of mistakes, and I've owned up to them. You know what I mean? I've sacrificed friendships and loved ones and all that because I had to own up to some dumb shit I did. You know, or maybe just some shit that Look, look here. I'm not. I'm human. I make mistakes. But,
Nigga,
you live and you
it's
learn.
my birthday, nigga. I'm drunk and I'm out here on the hustle,
Well,
nigga.
happy motherfucking birthday, nigga.
happy
Nigga.
birthday, bro.
How old
Today
are
was the
you?
day a real nigga was born.
The fuck ever, nigga. How old are you?
45.
Puppy.
Yeah. Just got off work a few hours ago. Nigga, 45, man. Turned to big 4-5, man.
That's
Word,
what's up, man. Congratulations. You made it to 45. Not many have.
I
You
word,
know.
know, right?
absolutely. Absolutely. For real.
Trying to get up there like y'all, man. But
Where
I'm
you
out here hustling, though. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing.
where your
Trying to
cash
rub
at,
these
bro?
nickels together, create a fire real quick. Nigga, I fell all soft and shit. My son gave me a fucking $100 for my birthday, bro.
Did you cry?
Not yet.
Punk ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking, I'm
Not
fucking with
yet,
you.
but it's coming though. I feel it.
I
Oh,
know that's right. I know
you
that's right,
know,
bro.
emotion
I
gonna
know
come
that's
over,
right.
proud father and shit.
Yeah, look at him trying to be all. I'm gonna hold it in.
Shit, nigga. I mean, you know, I mean, it do mean a little something to me because
Right.
I really don't celebrate my birthday for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm 45, and I've probably celebrated my birthday maybe 5 times in my life. Like,
Right.
outside of my parents
Right.
throwing me a birthday
Right.
party or something,
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I
or
get it.
like Tiff, doing something, or some shit like that. But other than that, I really don't celebrate the shit. So when somebody do something for me for my birthday, it is a little touching. I'm like,
Right.
God damn.
Right. It is
I'd be like,
definitely. I
damn, these
feel you,
fucking
bro.
humans, man. Maybe I need to call back the fucking four winds. It just remind me of humanity and shit, and I get choked
Yeah.
up a little bit. I'm just like, nigga.
And hey, man, that just means that your son recognizes you and appreciates you. That's all that is. You know,
Yeah,
that's all that means is he recognizes and appreciates you, whether you need it or wanted it or expected it. He did it
yeah,
because that's
and
what
that's
he
the whole
wanted.
thing. I didn't ask him for it. I didn't tell him
Oh,
I needed it or nothing like that.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just
I'm
doing
sure.
my regular routine and shit,
Hey,
hustling,
hey, hey,
working.
hey, yo, I can guarantee if he could have gave more, he would have did that. You know what I mean? That's just that thing that fathers, what children and parents have, or should have. Some of us not so lucky, but I get it. You know.
Yeah, man. Like I said, shit almost choked me up, nigga, driving, because he called me and was like, Dad, where you at? I'm like, shit, what's up? I'm like, somebody trying to get a tattoo or something? He like, nah, I'm trying to give you something. I'm like, what? Like, shit, nigga, what the fuck you want? He
Yeah.
like, nigga, I want to give you
You
this
know
money. I'm like, money, nigga? I'm like,
right.
cause so I'm just like, nigga, money. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, nigga. And he's like, "Here, I just want to give it to you for your birthday." And I'm like, all right, man, shit, fuck it. How much is it anyway? And when he was like $100, I'm like $100,
True.
nigga.
Word.
I wasn't expecting that shit. And that's why I tell people, like, when you don't expect shit and shit happens, it's magical. It become magical to you.
Look
Like,
at
I don't
God
know,
work.
like,
Real though. I'm like that too. I'm expecting the damn thing for my birthday.
I said, look at God work.
yeah, yeah, man. And won't he do it?
Won't he? Won't
uh,
Won't he
no,
do
don't make me laugh, nigga.
it?
I was kind of depressed and shit before my son called me and shit.
For what?
And then I just because like this that time, like it's just that time of year because I don't really celebrate this shit. And when the time do come around, I think about my mortality.
Mm,
I think about my mortality, what I haven't done yet.
mm,
Like I don't know, like to other people it's a joyous occasion, but to me it's a time of reflection and just the sense of my life and thinking about the things that I've done, should have done, could have done,
mm.
what I'm gonna do next. Like it's really,
Right. Yeah.
it's really
It's an
on that
eye
type of
opener.
time. It's
Right.
like everybody else, like celebration. I'm like celebration, nigga. What the fuck? You
Right.
mean analyzation? It ain't no celebration. It's an
Yeah.
analyzation and shit.
I can definitely relate. I definitely relate. I do that now, man.
And you know, and I'm not trying. I'm not trying to suck the life out of it because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm sure when I get here, Shaq Mac and I'm gonna be trying to do some shit and all that, and I'm gonna have to act like I'm happy, and
You
I
are
will.
happy,
I'm gonna
nigga.
act.
You just trying to play what's that alpha
Uh,
male bravado thing?
nah,
Man, nigga, don't
nah,
even
nigga.
enjoy that.
This just, nah. This just me, man. It
Hey,
ain't an act, man.
I hear you, but you got family. Basically, that's what this time.
Nigga,
You're lucky.
Naga, my family, cuz.
I ain't knocking out. I'm not gonna do that with you.
I'm just telling you, Naga, my family. Family of people you got traditions and customs with. I got more traditions and customs with Naga than I got with my relatives.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, it's your experience. I can't say nothing against
Yeah, family is the one you make, not the one you born into.
you.
Uh,
Definitely. That's definitely. There's some truth to that, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. And you know, like at first I really didn't understand that shit until you know what I'm saying. Recently, you know what I'm saying. Just in the past few months, man, just dealing with my niggas, just dealing with Naga, man. Like shit, nigga, them niggas keep me grounded, nigga.
Right. You know, hell,
I don't know
just
what
the
to
other
tell
day I
you
was
without.
with my man's, you know what I mean? And it was just like it's been like years since we hung out. But I ain't that 30, 40 something year old dude. I'm trying to be in the house by 10. You know what I mean? I'm doing that other shit.
Yeah, man. Like I get more counseling from from Naga than I do any type of therapist.
Right,
Niggas keep me grounded like a motherfucker, bro.
right.
Naga, my nights, I got my night niggas, my sun moon niggas, like all them niggas just keep me grounded like a motherfucker. Man. I probably would have been spent the fuck out, man.
So what you think about the Charlie Kirk situation?
I I think it's a tragedy that that man died because of his opinion. I don't give a fuck about white people murdering and killing each other. In fact, I kind of encourage it. Um, although, like I said, I'm impartial. I don't really give a fuck.
Right.
But at the same time, I do give a fuck about trampling over the Constitution. I do care about that. I
Right.
do care about destroying and desecrating the Constitution, which is what I've seen. I seen the desecration of our most sacred document, and I think that's a tragedy.
So what you're saying,
What you're
when you
saying,
say that,
when you say that,
explain what you mean when you say that. I don't want to put words
I
in
don't
your
want to put
mouth. So
words in your
explain
mouth.
what you
I
mean.
mean, I think the freedom of speech is a beautiful thing, whether it's negative or positive. And I just don't think a motherfucker ought to be killed for their opinion. It's just their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie didn't have no fucking power. He didn't have no
Right.
power to do shit. He couldn't do shit. He just a cracker with a loud ass fucking mouth. That's all. And it's
That's
a
fair.
thousand of Charlies. It's a billion Charlies running around this motherfucker.
All
You
right.
see what I'm saying? That feel just like him.
So
And
let me play
I think
devil's
all
advocate.
of them got the right to feel like that. Feel however the fuck they want.
Okay, I want to play
Okay,
two
I want
sides
to
of the
play two
coin on
sides of
this
the
one.
coin. All right.
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 First question
First question
or first
or first
example.
example.
Um,
Um,
Charlie was
Charlie
not
was not
a
a
a
a
politician in power
politician
to
in power
make
to
any real
make
changes,
any real
right?
changes, right? Right.
Right. But what
Right.
he did
But what
have
he
was
did
an
have was
influence.
an influence.
Because if we
Yeah.
think
Because if we
about it,
think about it,
hold on,
hold
there's
on.
a lot
There's
of
a lot
people
of people
that agrees
that
with his
agrees with his
ideology.
ideology.
So
So
what he has
what he has
thus done
thus
is
done is
not necessarily
not necessarily
influence, but
influence, but
reinforce
reinforce
what they already
what they
felt,
already felt.
right?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When you do that,
When you do that,
aren't you a
aren't you
threat
a threat
to the
to the
opposition?
opposition?
Regardless of what you
Regardless
think
of
you're
what you
doing for
think you're
your
doing for your
people,
people,
what does the
what does the
opposition think of that?
opposition think of that?
That's what we don't
That's what we
ask.
don't ask.
I get it.
I
The man
get it. The
shouldn't have
man
died.
shouldn't
I
have
get
died.
all that.
I get all that.
But he said some
But he said some
horrible shit.
horrible shit.
Am I
Am I
celebrating it? No.
celebrating it? No.
I don't give a
I don't
fuck
give a
about it, but
fuck
I'll
about
make
it,
my
but I'll
joke.
make my joke.
Fuck you.
I'm
Me
not.
too.
I'm not really making jokes about his death because I really don't give a fuck about the cracker dying like that. He was a nobody to me when he was alive. I mean, I heard his views and shit. That shit didn't mean nothing to me. I heard a bunch of fucking crackers talk that shit, nigga. That shit ain't never meant nothing to me.
See, my
So
thing for them is
I don't really feel bad about it. Like I feel more bad about the fact that they bitching about it.
right.
Right. I think I feel more. I think I feel bad because motherfuckers is willing to destroy relationships and friendships over what? Like I don't even fucking get it. Like what the fuck? Like, and then it's like most of the motherfuckers crying about the motherfucker dude didn't even y'all ain't even subscribe to the dude channel. Like you don't even you don't even follow this motherfucker, man. I'm just saying shit. Like what the fuck? And some of these motherfuckers didn't even know who the fuck he was until he got shot.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
that
So
nigga.
guess what?
I
I didn't know his name till he got shot.
Yeah, that nigga
that
Charlie
nigga
Kirk
Charlie
was a
Kirk
real racist.
I've seen his
Was
clips,
bro.
but I never knew his name.
When that nigga said that black women didn't have the brain capacity or process to be taken seriously, I
right.
was like,
Whoa.
nigga, you fuck ass bitch ass nigga, you think you dunce ass blonde bitches is smart? These
Right.
hoes ain't smart. Ain't not one of you cracker bitches is smart.
Yeah, but what did he ultimately mean by that though?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The nigga was trying to like the nigga said, oh, if a pilot, like I told the dude at work. It's an echo. I don't know. It's an echo. I don't know if y'all hear me
Somebody
or not.
recording, that's why.
Nah, I got my speakerphone on because y'all fucking up the somebody got their camera on or something.
Oh, I ain't got
I,
mine
I
on.
ain't got
But
it
yeah,
on.
like when the
Somebody up
nigga
there.
said, if it's a black pilot, nigga, I gotta think if he qualified. I told a nigga at work, I say, nigga, so you mean to tell me that Southwest, Delta Airlines, and all these airlines are hiring motherfuckers without the goddamn hours of flight and checking their fucking resume? You fucking idiot. That's what they
Right.
not doing. They just hiring motherfuckers. So you mean to tell me as a fucking welder, nigga, I can go to Southwest, I can go to Southwest or fucking Delta and get a job as a fucking pilot? No, motherfucker. I gotta have a motherfucking resume. I gotta have the flight hours, the training, and
Right.
all that shit. And 9 times
Right.
out of 10, if it's a black man flying that motherfucker, that nigga been in combat flights. He been in the Air Force. So, nigga, what the
Right.
fuck is
He
you
makes
dumb
yeah
preppers
because
talking about?
he makes he makes
Stop
a
playing
terrible
games.
argument when he. I agree because
And
he
that's
makes a
facts.
terrible argument
What
when
up,
he says
cuz?
that a black pilot. When you think about the
Huh?
what is that
Say
movie?
do what?
The Tuskegee man, not the
Have you
You,
watch
virus
that Red Tail movie?
thing. You know what I'm talking about?
you
That
talking
they
about the movie
escorted a
with
lot.
Denzel
Yeah,
Washington?
you talking about Red
They
Tail, right?
escorted no. They escorted there
Oh,
was
you talking
pilots,
about the
black
red tail? You
pilots.
talking about the Tuskegee Airmen?
Right. Yeah. I wanted to make sure that
Nigga, my
nobody confused the two.
my grandfather
Right.
was in the fucking Air
Black
Corps.
men
He
have
was in
been
the Air Corps. It wasn't
right.
called the
That's what
Air
I'm saying.
Force back then. It was called the Air Corps back
Here's,
then.
here's my thing. They try to say that people are getting these jobs because they're black, not because they can qualify for it. But so it sounds to me like Charlie was saying when he said he would not trust a black man, but you would readily accept a white guy because you presume that he knows. Because you don't trust the black guy to know this, but you
But watch this
automatic.
though. Watch
That's
this
straight
though.
racism, dude. That's straight
Wa-
racism, is what I'm saying.
Watch
That's
this,
what
bro.
that is.
Guess what I told him? I say, you know why I don't trust the white man to fly? You know why I don't trust the white man to understand? Because your fucking parents probably paid for your ass to get into some shit, nigga. When we had to work twice as fucking hard, 3 times as hard to get in the fucking position. Your fucking mama probably got you in there. Your daddy probably got you in there. You probably paid for some shit to get in that motherfucker, nigga. I don't trust you motherfuckers. I trust the motherfucker that had to work 10 times as hard to get the position versus you fucking legacy babies. Real fucking talk. And the nigga looked at me like I was
Got you.
fucking crazy.
Somebody has been through the mud. Somebody has
Exactly,
been
bro.
through the mud. Yeah.
Exactly,
I'm gonna
bro.
be
If
Cause
you
honest
he
ain't
with
ain't
you.
yeah,
trying
if
to
If,
die. He ain't
I'm
trying to
with you.
die.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got on the plane, I seen a nigga about to fly that motherfucker, I'm gonna question if that nigga got the skill to do that shit too.
This nigga got my fucking nerves.
But I mean, I
Dog.
live in America.
Why? Why?
I live in the United States because I've never seen niggas fly.
Okay, so what you're
And
saying is that you will trust,
niggas
you
jack an
know for a
airplane
fact
too.
that the white man that they put in that pilot seat is qualified. You know that
No,
wholeheartedly. But you trust
no,
it, right? You don't
no.
question it, right? Oh, well, why are we
Hold
talking
on, let
about?
me hit y'all right back.
Yeah, all right. Covert racism, even within ourselves. That's all I'm hearing and seeing.
You know what I think the problem is? No matter how much people say it, no matter how much people is aware of it, I guess, right? As soon as we understand or act as if we understand that black, white ain't the thing, like that's social racism, which don't equate to anything, right? Because when it comes to actuality, right, it is not a black white thing. In fact, that's color of law. At the end of the day, you have a particular group of people that's trying to stay where they at while they oppress everyone else, type shit. You feel me? That's what a racism at the end of the day. And as soon as we understand that, then we could actually align ourselves with other people that's thinking a bigger picture. You feel me? So motherfuckers could actually get to where they're going at the end of the day. That's just my observation of things.
is fucked up people or this kind of people, just like it's good people or this kind of people, and then you just got neutral people or these kind of people. You feel me? At the end of the day, I mean, when you looking at it from a standpoint of color, like that's the narrative type shit. Everything that's part of the narrative should be questioned at the end of the.
Real quick, before I forget, because I was going to bring this up earlier, and I just remembered. They're posting a video of Charlie Kirk having a debate, so to speak, was a black dude about DNA, right? Whether we're the same or not. They talk about biologically we're the same, and then yeah, DNA why we're still the same, and then Charlie says melanin is our only difference. And because of our melanin is why we suffer the most racist subjugation from them because of our melanin. Charlie said it in goddamn self. No, I don't hate you because of that. No, we're all the same. We're all the same. And then he says, you have more melanin. Oh, so you hate us for our melanin.
Hey yo,
You hate us because of
what you think,
it's some
like,
racist shit, bro.
what you think that the likelihood of all that being some setup shit and he really didn't die?
I think he's dead. However, I think he was that sacrificial lamb, so to speak.
You know
That
about the
the
book
that the
that was
extreme
wrote?
the
You know about
extreme left didn't really people. Well, huh?
you know about the book that was published the day before he died
What was
about
that?
how he was gonna die and shit like that. They tried to republish it for the day after he died, but the original Google stamp is for the day before he died.
Mm.
Hey, this
So do
nigga
you? Let me ask you
Tupac.
this: are you suggesting that Charlie knew he was going to die, or that there was just again some an orchestrated idea?
Well, what I know is right. What you see ain't always what's happening, right? And
Mm.
when you're suggested a thought, and that's the only thought you have, you will view a situation from the thought suggested to you.
Okay.
Especially if you can't
What
perceive
thought?
another thought. You know what I mean? That's dealing with the same aspect of something.
Okay. So for me, with Kirk's death, right? What is the end game in pretending that he was killed? What is the end game
Oh,
result? What is it? What is it that they're really trying to do or
maybe,
accomplish? What do you
maybe
think the end game is with that?
maybe he did his job a little too good, which pushed the envelope up a little faster, and other things that was in motion couldn't meet up with it because he was so good at what he did. He got too much traction underneath him.
Do you think he was in on it or
Yeah,
that?
I
Okay,
will. I would. In order
so
for it to
basically,
be a
you're saying
maximum
that
he will
he's
have to be in on it, right?
okay because in order for him to fake his death, he'd have to be in on it, right?
Yeah, but I'm not saying him per se doing it, but his higher ups. He got handlers and shit like that, bro. I question
So it's
everything. You feel me? And if I could think of something, then I know they got
possible.
motherfuckers somewhere that could think of 10 other things. You feel me? At the end of the day, I mean, like I said, I question everything mainstream feed us at the end of the day because I know that it's something behind it one way or another.
Uh, brother, thought you play chess, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, regardless of all the little distractions I make, you're gonna look for what is my end game, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless of what my defenses and attacks are, you need to try to figure out what's my end game. Plus, you got to, use your own. You know what I mean? So you kind of got to. It takes a special mind to play that game,
Nah, well, it
right?
depends. Like I'm aggressive, so I come in and I make you play defense. I know what my
Hmm.
end game is when I come in.
Okay, so you know the end game. So this is why I'm asking you, what would be the end game for Charlie faking his death? What is the end game? Are we seeing it unfold right now? What's going on?
Because, like I said, it's I. In my mind, right? Let's say I got 3 turtles, right? And the destination I got mapped out for these turtles is going to take 7 days for them to get there. One of these, one of these motherfucking turtles gonna make it there in like 4 days, like at the end of the day, right? So everything that I got for the 7 day setup, now I mean, at the end is potentially fucked up now, right? Because we don't have these 3 turtles. We got this one turtle that's ahead of the game that might bring light to other things that's going on that people necessarily don't need to know what's going on at the end of the day. You feel me? So in order to, you can't slow that down. That shit like a train. It got too much traction behind it. Even when you slam the brakes on it, you feel me? That shit's still gonna go. It's going too fast. You feel me? So the only thing you can do is derail it, right? And then hopefully, now I mean, you could put a rabbit inside of a turtle shell and let that motherfucker catch
I hear you, brother. Pull a rabbit out the hat, son.
Hey, bro, this my thing,
Yeah.
right? Maybe I got time on my hands, right? I know it's motherfuckers that get paid to just sit around and think tanks and think about different shit. You feel me? If I could come up
Right.
with this shit, other people have already thought about this shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's a
I
universal
got you. I got
concept.
you, bro.
You feel me? So,
I hear
like
you.
I said, conspiracy theorists or not, you feel me? Like I question everything mainstream tell us, bro.
Okay.
Everything. When I
I
found
mean,
out that the news back in 2011 was entertainment, bro. Like I was done with everything. Like you feel me? I was like, bro, it's entertainment. And say you know what entertainment is, nigga? It's compound word. Look into that. Like you feel me? Type shit. And then one of the other words or the ending word itself is a compound word. So you gotta break down that also. Like that, nah, man, you can't believe shit they tell you, man. You gotta listen to them. You gotta hear the shit. You feel me? So you can know what it be. You know what I mean? But by no means, like take that shit with a grain of salt. Type shit. Like I told the motherfucker, uh, with the shrimp a couple months ago. I told Silky this shit. He said, "Oh nah. That's only a particular type of
I'm gonna
brand they
catch
talk
y'all later,
about."
man. I'm trying to.
Bro,
All right,
most
good one.
90% of the shrimp in the United States come from China. You feel me? At the end of the day, right? Just because this label, they talking about this label, where do these motherfuckers get their overall supply from? That shit coming from the same back of shit. Nigga, stop eating that shit for your ass start lighting up for real. Right. Niggas be stuck in a particular way of life type shit. Niggas ain't gonna question shit that's going on. You start questioning what's going on, then the way you perceive reality start crumbling. You feel me? You start seeing shit differently than what they want you to see it or how they want you to see it type shit.
Right. Yeah, 'cause I kind of feel the way about that same way about that Charlie Kirk shit. I'm indifferent, you know what I'm saying? I just know I ain't about to celebrate no death, you know what I'm saying? Not let.
Bro. Yeah, fuck
Right.
that nigga. What about the motherfucking dude that was found hung in a motherfucking tree,
Right.
both his
Two.
legs and both his arms broke? Like,
Two. They had another. They found another one yesterday. If it was
come on,
two in
man.
24
What are we
hours.
talking about? Fuck all that shit.
Right.
And you ain't here not a one. Like, I don't want to talk about that shit. We ain't talking about white on white crime, know what I mean, as a whole, know what I mean, out in public. There ain't nothing to talk about, my nigga. Like, we got people hanging from trees and shit. Y'all trying to rule it a
Yeah.
suicide. How that work?
Right. And the nigga got both his legs broke and one of his arms. How the fuck he hung himself?
Right. Like, come on, man. This shit is weird, bro.
And then they
But
turned around, I think, the next day and found another nigga hanging in Mississippi.
yeah, but that shit just is all fuel for that black white shit, bro. Telling you,
Right, it is.
it's
It
it's
is.
people it's people out here, know what I mean, with fucked up views out here randomly doing fucked up shit. Yes, it is. But there's also agents in places
Trying to
doing
incite
fucked
shit.
up shit. You feel me? And making it
Right.
look like something other than what it is. You feel me?
Right.
At the end of the day, the father, the narrative of this black white shit type shit.
Right.
When you
Cause
listen to
cause that's
look,
how that shit went when like when he got shot, like the next day they had to shut down like 6 or 7 HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Cause they were under threat. Like they just opened like Southern here in Baton Rouge was one of them. They just opened back up when it was Monday. You know what I'm saying? They shut down throughout from the time from the day after he got shot all the way through the weekend.
yeah,
So
that shit
they was
crazy.
trying to incite some black white shit, and they've been trying to do that shit.
Yeah, that shit wild. I don't like do the current then even with the white boy shit, you feel me? The old man said he did it first. And you got the young nigga on the roof like a half a click away type shit. Like, but what the fuck is we talking about? Then we got his security. He got the same security Trump had when he got popped. You feel me? Like, bro, what are we talking? Like, we gotta make it make sense. This nigga in the back doing baseball signs and shit like that. Like, come on,
Saw that
man.
shit.
Like,
I saw that
shit
shit.
is weird, man. Like, I don't be taking shit from, like, bro, shit is crazy. Question everything, nigga. Stand on something, nigga, will fall for anything at the end of the day. Hold it up. Shit don't be making sense. And they just want you to swallow that shit. Like, yeah, we know it don't make
Value nowadays.
yeah, we know it don't make sense, but you know what I mean, this is what we telling you. Like, what, nigga? Is you fucking nuts? Like, get your ass out of here. Same shit with the COVID shit. We got new COVID shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit is a fucking. The fuck is we doing, man? Like, we
It's
just
like
letting
one field.
motherfuckers.
It's like one field campaign after
Yeah, we
another
just
one.
letting motherfuckers run game on you and shit. Like the fuck, like you know niggas is running game on you. You like you living life like a pussy. And it's like, I granted, you feel me? It ain't nobody you can go and tell. You feel me? But now that's why it's on you to try to stand a certain way to live, like learn certain shit, know what I mean? So you could at least try to be, know what I mean, as independent from shit as possible type shit. You feel me?
And you don't know what's crazy, bro? If it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't even know nothing about the 2 niggas that got hung in Mississippi this week.
Oh, I
Right.
just showed. You know what? I just showed one of the dudes at work that shit, bro. I was like, why y'all ain't saying nothing about this, man? Like, why
Yeah.
y'all ain't mad about this? I say y'all getting mad because niggas talking about Charlie Kirk firing people from their job. Y'all trying to have y'all doxing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they talking about Charlie Kirk. But what about this little kid that got hung, nigga, in motherfucking goddamn Mississippi? Y'all ain't saying shit about that.
But that shit crazy, man.
And there ain't no way dude hung himself with 2 broken legs and a broken arm.
Man,
Come
bro,
on,
talking about it
man.
was a suicide. Come on, man,
Yeah,
stop
there
it.
ain't no fucking way in the world.
And then watch this thought. That's why I ain't really been. That's why I ain't really been. You know what I'm saying? Really been back here, just really just chopping it up or getting hot with y'all or getting pissed off, bro. Cause I've been getting ready, bro. Nigga, I've been getting
But
my ammo up.
Nigga, you better,
Nigga,
nigga.
I've been getting now, nigga. These niggas talking about walk Bruben. Man, you know what, bro? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. Y'all can do whatever. Man, I don't want no smoke with you, bro. I don't want no problem with y'all,
For
bro.
real. Cause like, bro, we got bigger fish to fry at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause they really trying to instigate that black white shit. They
Man,
really
I,
trying to
I I
instigate
don't really give a fuck what nobody say about me. They can say, "Oh, he said this to Root Hill pilot." I don't give a fuck, bro. Look, man, I don't want no fucking smoke with you, bro. The only thing I want, only thing my nigga that I care about, my nigga, is that black people sticking the fucking together, bro. We need that right now.
it.
We don't need no motherfucking smoke with each other, bro. But
That,
like I
that's
say, bro,
real.
I've been getting ready, my nigga. Nigga, my ammo times 10 now, thought. I'm times 10, nigga. I'm what 10,000 rounds, nigga, with each gun. Nigga, my food storage is stacked, nigga. My food storage is stacked, my boy. Like, nigga, I just sold another. I got toilet paper tablets, nigga. Nah, nigga. So when nigga, I can put that shit under water. That shit turn into a tap, bro. I'm ready, bro. Nigga, I've been
But
putting highlights.
you gotta get the bullet press.
The whole I say, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to
Yeah.
get it, but I don't. I want to get it to where I can make bullets, bro. But my thing is, I'm a felon, and I don't want that shit to come be tracing back to my motherfucking house, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, listen. Right, this is what you do. Right, get this shit, put it into a Tupperware, and bury that shit in your backyard, bro. And don't fuck with that. Just leave that shit, like bury that shit like 3 feet in your backyard, and just let that shit be.
You talking about the bullet press?
Yeah,
I
I need
gotta
it
buy
to
this nigga. I gotta buy the motherfucker, nigga.
cause you get the bullet press, and then it's easy to make Chinese gunpowder. All you need is charcoal, sand, and limestone.
Man, nigga, hey, you in New Jersey, nigga. I catch you in New Jersey. This nigga Ruben in New Orleans. I catch that nigga in New Orleans with it, nigga. I ain't finna put my nigga. I'm a felon, nigga. I can't have that shit. Them hoes really gonna come at my house, nigga. They know I got a butt fucking bullet press, nigga. They know I'm in this bitch doing some other shit. Like, nigga, I can't have that shit in my crib. I gotta buy the motherfucker. Hold on, now hold on. I might be talking out the side of my neck. But is it? Do they Let me ask you this: with the bullet press, do I have to show my ID and do I have to motherfucking put that shit on the like do they put my name on anything with that? Do I have to
Nah,
get a background
nah.
check to get a bullet press?
Bro, you ain't gotta worry about with no gun as long as you go to a private dealer.
Yeah, a private dealer, but a private dealer most likely ain't finna sell me no bullet press.
Hey man, you don't know. You gotta ask.
Yeah, I be asking. Don't get
I'm
me
gonna look
wrong.
that shit up. Do they
Hold
do
on.
background checks for that shit?
They
Don't get me
do?
wrong. That's how I got all my guns. All my guns, I get them from private dealers. And I got three of these hoes. And these fucking crackers talking about white man fight back. Y'all ain't see the video? What they chanting? White man fight
Yeah.
back. I'm like, nigga, fight back against who? Nigga, who y'all talking? It was a white boy that shot the nigga. Who y'all talking about? Okay, I got something for your ass, bitch. I got a whole bunch of leads for your whole ass, nigga. Come fuck with me. Real talk. That's what I've been doing. Thought like that nigga Silky. Well, I don't know what's wrong with that young man, but look, I can't. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga, bro. But like I'm saying, bro, I'm on my shit, and you know what? Ruben probably can vouch for me. Like ever since that nigga been knowing me, I've been talking about this emergency prepared shit. Ever since before COVID, I've been on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Word.
real, nigga, I've been on this motherfucking shit, nigga.
The Lions then.
Since
Yeah.
the Lions, then that's all I
Go
be
back
on,
Lions
bro.
then. Hey, I looked it up. They don't do background checks for a bullet press machine.
Well,
Oh
I fuck
yeah.
around, go buy one of them hoes.
Uh-huh.
My thing is, I don't know how to make them hoes. I gotta figure out. I gotta find out how to make them hoes. Though. I gotta learn how. If that the case, I gotta learn how to make 7.62s, nigga, 9 millimeters, nigga,
YouTube
and slugs.
University, nigga. YouTube University.
Facts, nigga. I
Word.
learned everything from that bitch.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I ain't playing with these hoes, man. These motherfucking crackers, man. They playing game, nigga. Y'all, my nigga, they ready to go to war, nigga. But they ready to go to war, nigga, behind Charlie Kirk, bro. They
Yeah,
ready to go
for
to war,
real.
nigga, behind this nigga.
For real. Hey, I was just telling Thought, man, the next day they had to shut down 7 HBCUs, man. Cause they was under threat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Under threat of attack. And the niggas ain't had shit to even do with that.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Shit
nigga, then
crazy.
we got World War III damn near finna happen in a minute, bro. Now, I think a lot of this shit is a cover up for the shit, like, you know what I'm saying, that they trying to do with this world. Like Venezuela, they trying to steal the oil. They talking about, yeah, nigga, It's yeah, we trying to stop the drug trade. No, you bitches ain't. Y'all trying to go over there and steal they oil because they one of the biggest oil reserves on the planet.
Right.
You hoes trying to pull a kick though, bitch. I know what the fuck you niggas doing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you niggas trying to steal them
Wow.
people oil, bro. And they mad because them people going to war with them. So I'm like, bro, okay. You know what I need to start doing? Stacking up on my supplies, getting my girl and them ready to be able to shoot their guns and make sure they gonna be able to pop something. Cause I'm thinking my girl, she shoot guns. But my thing is, if it come to a human, live human, will she shoot? That's the thing. That's one of the things that I'm like getting on her about. Man, you gonna have to shoot, bruh. You gonna have to. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really live thinking, bro. Like my girl, she can shoot, bro. She aim good. Her stance is good. But my thing is, when it come to a live person, will she shoot? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm scared of. She ain't gonna shoot.
Hey, yo, I got.
That boy sick of shooting at them targets. Way different than shooting at a live human.
And that's what I keep telling them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
I'm gonna show y'all what this shit do tomorrow, right? You gotta get not the bullshit M80s, real M80s, right?
oh,
Get
I got some in, mate. You talking
four
about
of
the
them.
firecrackers? I got them, ho.
Yeah, get four of them, right? Attach them together at the stem. Put a rubber band around them. Then get four rolls of pennies and put those shits around them.
Nigga,
And
you
rubber.
tripping, nigga. I got Tannerite. Nigga, they
Or you
sell
talking about
Tannerite.
making a frag, a homemade frag grenade, huh?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna pop some tomorrow.
yeah, you tripping, nigga. I got Tannerite, nigga. Nigga, they
No.
sell Tannerite, nigga, at Academy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to motherfucking grab all the shit that I know that's gonna be available shit if shit do hit the fan. You feel me?
Next thing I'm finna go get me is one of them crossbows, like old boy in the Walking Dead, one of them crossbows. I
Yeah,
need one of them hoes. So I won't have to waste ammunition. I can keep my ammunition and shoot that motherfucker.
right.
Bitch ain't getting away your position like talking about it neither.
And
Word.
that bitch quiet. That bitch don't make no sound. Nigga just hit. Nigga ass just dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Ruben, man. Nigga don't want no motherfucking. Bro, I don't be wanting to beef with y'all niggas, man. I really don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all go say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Except,
go say nigga this, nigga that. I don't give a fuck no more, bro.
except you
I
can
don't
order
give a
that
damn.
shit on. You can
They
order
can't
that
do
shit
nothing but
on.
respect that, but that's real though. You know what I'm saying? That shit real. It's like nigga, when it come down to the come down, nigga, we gonna need each other, like for real.
That's facts, bro.
You can get that shit on Amazon.
What?
The bullet press.
Nigga, I wish I would put my shit on the internet like that. Now I'm finna go buy that shit with cash. Nigga, fucking somewhere else. Nigga, I ain't finna buy no shit on. Hell no. Put my
You
address on the
probably can go
internet
to
buying
the
no shit
ammo
like that.
store.
Yeah, I can go get where I seen them. I know where they at. I can go get. Nigga, we had a Mesquite Dallas gun show. Nigga, they had that bitch around this bitch every month. They have them in there. I
Man, I'm
just
about to
never
make a
got
run
it.
right quick.
You say what?
I'm about to make a run right quick.
Yeah,
All
nigga.
right.
Yeah, thought, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga, I know where they at. Nigga, I just ain't nigga, I wasn't finna put my motherfucking I ain't finna put my shit on no Amazon, bro. I'm not finna do that. Ivory, you seen the what I sent you? I sent you a DM. She can't even hear me.
Let me see this motherfucker.
But yeah, thought when you was on that emergency preparedness, nigga, I was right with you, nigga. I was like, oh hell yeah, somebody on this motherfucker that's on that with me. I was like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, I fuck around.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't understand like how that to me that's not a joking Man,
matter. It's not a joking matter. I don't joke about that at all.
I mean, like I be thinking about my family and shit, you know what I mean? And what can happen, you know what I mean? Like the closest that I've been in a situation was like when that Katrina shit made it all the way up this way. Yo, it was real talk, like damn near a month no electricity type shit. Like it was crazy up here. Motherfuckers was wilding for real, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
you know me? Like after like maybe that second week, like bruh, walking down the street was real dangerous. This walking down the street type shit. You feel me? Niggas snatching motherfuckers, trying to go up in motherfuckers' houses, all type of shit, bro. Like the stores closed, niggas done broke into stores and shit. So the stores that is closed because niggas can't get in on the other shits. The gates and shit all tore off, windows broke out and shit. Like shit was crazy.
yeah. That's what really got me into it because I'm down here. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you up there up north. Nigga, I'm right where the fuck the shit happening. So
Right,
nigga, I'm like nigga, I gotta get like, bro. I gotta get on my P's. That's another reason why I like living in Dallas because I'm in the center of Texas. But my daughter is down there. My daughter is down there by the Gulf where the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I gotta get the her, you know what I'm saying? What if I gotta get the her? I need these things to be able to get the her and bring her somewhere safe. You know what
right,
I'm saying? But the courts, bro, they gonna let that female have that kid no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that was the thing about it. They ain't give a damn about how much I fought for my fucking daughter. They just gave it to her because she a girl, and the girl, a girl need to be with their mother. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And so I'm like, fuck it. I ain't got. I fought for a while until my money ran out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I ain't got too much more money to keep going doing this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't give up, but I gave up. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I ain't, you know what I'm talking about, but I still got 50-50 custody with my daughter. I can have her whenever I want. I can go get her whenever I want. But my thing is that I do this for my family, bro. Like I got food. I think I got a year worth of food, nigga. I showed you, nigga, I got 100 pounds of
Yeah, I
rice right
seen you
now.
pulling out the buckets and shit. That's why I said I gotta get my shit motherfucking together and shit. Like,
It ain't, my
now,
nigga.
I
I'm gonna
was
tell you
probably
where to go. All you gotta do is go to the dollar store, bro. Go to the dollar store. All that freeze dried food, nigga. That's free. Them hamburger helpers, them little rice packs, them
word.
them canned good, nigga. All that, nigga. That's free, nigga. That's freeze dried fruit, nigga. That shit lasts years. Don't open it,
Yeah.
nigga. That's what I do.
Shit, I'm
You know
about
what I'm
to buy
saying?
a motherfucking freeze dryer.
I'm like, nigga, I don't even need no. I mean, I want one. I want to freeze because I want to freeze dry meat, but I know how to make beef jerky from scratch. I know how to make beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? I know how to dry meats. I know how to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I make sure I watch this shit and see different types of shit. Like you say, YouTube University. I be watching some of that shit, but I already been knowing how to skin an animal, how to hunt, how to, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing that from my grandfather. You
But
know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
nigga,
And
I
that's
know how to do a
like
lot of that shit.
We need the motherfucker know that shit so we could pass that shit down. Like, like this. I was having a conversation with niggas and shit, right? The shit that's crazy. I'm not saying any one person parents. I'm saying overall type shit. You feel me? At least up north. You feel me? We grew up with our parents being crackheads and shit like that. You feel me? But we still managed to know what jumping rope is, playing tops. You feel me? Shit like hit a hinder. Like our children don't know none of that shit, bro. Like the shit playing jacks, like the shit your parents passed down to you, type shit. Our kids don't know none of that same shit. Even though they got technology, we can't. It's our fault they in the house. Our parents made us get the fuck out.
But you know why? And you know what? I was talking to a brother the other day, and I told him this shit. I was like, the reason why is because we didn't want our children growing up like we wanted to spoil our children. We wanted our children to be better than us, and so we worked hard. We worked hard so our children wouldn't have to drink out the water hose. we worked hard so our children wouldn't have to do those type. Nigga, they got 4-wheelers and shit. Nigga, they drink bottled water. Nigga, they
Yeah.
our kids are fucking sport. They didn't grow up like us because we didn't want them to grow up like us.
But the shit that's like, all the shit that we prepare for now, right? We more or less need to know how to grow